All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to, what are we on now? Game 16 of the World Cup? Wow. Group D, Binary Supernovae versus the Ballad of Seat 7. And I'm here with Ed Gabriel. And
Hey.
we are going to be storytelling these games for you today. And we're going to start off with Binary Supernovae by Hystrax. And we've already seen this one on this channel, actually, or we've already seen this one on this stream. We've not yet run Ballad of Seat 7 on this stream, but we have seen Binary Supernovae, so we've got an idea of what we're doing, I would like to think. This one's pretty simple. If a demon dies by execution, good wins. Summoner only removes one demon, plus one demon. So, basically, when we build the game, we remove a townsfolk, and we add an extra demon instead. But if either of those two demons are executed, the good team immediately wins. So while the baddies have got two demons, they've still really only got one life. Do you want to add anything, Ed, before I go through what changes have been made?
No, you go for it.
Cool. Okay, well, Hysterex has made a full suite of changes here. We've lost the Zarn. It's been replaced by Godfather. On a script that moves roughly twice as fast, Zarn is roughly twice as powerful. It was too powerful in practice. So Godfather meshes nicely with the Outsiders. We've lost a Sweetheart, and it's been replaced by a Recluse, which provides some much-needed Night 1 misinfo. And you can't summon a permanently drunk player anymore. Golem has been added. Golem probably should have been here from the beginning, according to the author. It's a powerful bluff. It fails often enough to not be too confirmy. Confirmy is a word that they have coined specifically for this short essay. Shugenja and Grandmother out, Mathematician and Fool in. According to the author, neither of those fit particularly well with the Philosopher. And Grandmother is interesting, but it didn't bring enough to the script. And Oracle's out and Chambermaid's in. As much as I love Oracle here, the interaction with Recluse renders it a little too useless. Fair enough. So, yeah, Chambermaid is an interesting tangle of waking patterns to sift through. Brilliant. You ready to do this, Ad?
Yeah, before we kick off, I was just going to do a quick reminder to people, both Ben and I and a bunch of other people that you will see on this stream and others are going to be at Vegas Clocktower Con in Sin City on October 24th to 26th. There are some special events starting on the Thursday. It's going to be at the Westgate Resort. One of the advantages that the Vegas guys have is they've got more venues than anyone else in order to choose. And so they're trying to respond to feedback and pick the best venue they can. So it's moving to the Westgate Resort. Tickets go live at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is at the end of this stream, midnight UK. Everyone else should be able to do the translation for that at 7 p.m. Eastern. Ben and I are both there. Who else is there? Jams is there. Chris Grace is there. I think there's a bunch of other major faces have been invited. And like I say, tickets go live today, as do the room blocks. And last year, the higher tier tickets sold out immediately, and I think all the rest of them sold out.
Oh, you've muted yourself,
You should.
Ed. How did you manage to do that?
Yeah. Just push to talk expires on the app, and I forget.
We will give you all a
can make it to
reminder
Vegas.
about this. We'll give you all a reminder about this after this game and after the subsequent game, so you don't need to remember all of this just yet. But crucial thing is, 4 hours from now, buy tickets for Vegas Clocktower Con if you want to go, because it will sell out. Oh, and we've lost an ad. Okay. I'm sure he'll be back in a moment. Alright, let's select some characters. So we hit the shuffle button. Nice, okay. We've got an Oho and an Imp with a Godfather. That's disgusting. That means that we can have either a Golem or a Golem, Recluse, and Butler. I'm just going to assume that the Godfather's going to add one. Which means that we have... that is a pretty balanced game, I think. That's, I mean, as balanced as this can be. What do you reckon, Ed?
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. The first time we played this on this script, the Magician was the thing that screwed the evil team over. So it's going to be interesting how it goes this time. Because I don't know if you remember...
hang on a minute. We're supposed to have two minions, so actually it should look like that.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because Godfather takes out a townsfolk and the demon takes out a townsfolk. Wild. I worry there's not very much information for the good team, but the philosopher can take their choice to get more.
Why don't we remove that magician and add in an empath, just so they've got a bit more info?
Yeah, I think that's solid.
Yeah, and then the soldiers there basically to survive till the end, if they can.
I think that's pretty good. They've obviously got the golem, which will give them a bunch of information as well, and could potentially kill minions. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I think this is fun.
All right, out they go. Okay. Do we need to do any setup? We do need to come up with some bluffs. I think we should probably give these guys a fortune teller. Gambler gives the demons the option to kill their minions at night, if they wish.
And themselves. It's also worth remembering on this script, leaving 2 demons alive is 2 loss conditions. So sometimes you do want to kill the other demon or yourself.
And I think we'll give them a seamstress. There's plenty of lying to be had there. Oh, that is a fascinating landing of the demons. Look at that. Recluse, Oho, Imp. That's delightful.
Yeah, and the chef on the other side of the recluse means that we probably can't afford to give the 2 that I would otherwise love to give in this scenario.
I mean, honestly, the 2 and the 1 aren't that different in that situation, because only one of the demons has to die. And any number higher than a 0, they're going to start killing recluse neighbors. But yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you on principle. We should probably only give 1. Okay, minion and demon info. There's no.
Philo first, because they might pick magician.
Good, yes, thank you. I made that mistake 8 or 10 times over my career.
Oh, everyone does.
Hello, Ellen. Would you like to use your ability on night 1?
I think I'm going to leave it for now.
Okay, cool. We'll see you tomorrow night if you survive.
See you then.
All right. Now we can send out minion and demon info.
Yeah, there we go.
And I'm going to give these demons the same bluffs. I see no reason not to, really.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It is like the easiest hubris thing is Philo Magician and Philo Papagrower. I hate it. I've missed it so many times. And like, the thing is, at the end of the day, with a decent group, what happens is they pick Papagrower Magician and you go, can you pick something else? And they go, yeah, did you forget? And you go, yeah. And they go, all right.
We've all been there. Okay, so yes, if you're joining us just now, this is a World Cup match. This script has a special rule where we have 2 demons, but if just one of them dies, the good team wins. Let's get Patters in here. Hello.
Hello.
Can you do your best Godfather impression for us? Look, Ed's left to give you space.
Gabagool. There you go.
Gabagool? What does that mean?
I've never watched The Godfather, but like, that's like
really?
an Italian phrase. I don't know. Gabba. Mamma mia! You know, I'm.
You do look a bit like Mario, actually, to be fair.
Yahoo! Let's go!
Classic Godfather lines, bro. He's a film critic. Okay, Patters, you'll be pleased to know that that the outsiders in play are the Recluse, the Butler, and the Golem.
Recluse, Butler, and Golem. All right, let's go.
Oh my god. Okay. What's Ed doing with Ruth? Oh, maybe Ruth's got a question. Everything okay there, Ed?
Yeah, Ruth got confused as to whether she was able to tell the difference between a magician or not based on the cards, and it was like, no, but you know that there should be 2 demons unless there's a summoner, but if there's a summoner, then the other person, yeah. Basically, the fact that she didn't know what's going on. She just wasn't certain whether we could rule a summoner registers to her as a magician registers to her as a demon.
Okay. You missed Patters' Super Mario impression for that, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Yeah, which was also his Godfather impression. Anyway, we're giving Samantha a 1, right? Despite the existence of the Recluse. Let's get her in.
Oh! Hello!
Hello, Samantha. You learned that there is one pair of baddies.
One pair. Alright, thank you very much.
Enjoy. Empath's going to learn a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello, Nikki. I'm afraid that one of your living neighbours is evil.
I'm not afraid. I'll kill him.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Okie dokie. Butler, let's get Iris in. Hello. Who would you like to be your master for today?
Well, according to my random number generator, which I am relying on today, it's going to be seat number 10, which I believe is Jojo.
Alright, Jojo it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but barring Philosopher and Recluse, there's not really anything that can tick the Mathematician up here.
No, because we've not got Hooker, so yeah, we're...
So it's going to be mostly, if not entirely, zeros for Alejo.
I suspect, yeah.
Alright, let's get him in. Hello.
Hello. Ben.
You learn a 0.
A
Everything
0.
is good. Don't panic.
That is the most likely number on this particular script.
It is.
Thank
That's
you.
why we gave it to you.
I am not at all suspicious.
Alright, see you later.
Okay, do it.
Okay. That's it, right? We don't have to do anything else. That was painless.
Yeah. Worryingly so for this. Cool.
Yeah, it was a little too easy. I'm suspicious. Alright, let's do this. Here we go.
Severus. Oh, no, never mind.
A binary supernovae has just gone supernova and exploded. And somehow that has put you in a town full of dodgy people. Figure out who the demons are that made the thing go binary supernova. I don't really know where this is going. There was a story in my head, but it's just gone very far away from... Yeah, just play the game.
It
went
started
into
well.
space!
In space!
Oh no. Rebuffed twice, maggot.
Oh, that's too bad. Are you interested in claiming anything?
Yeah, let's go. What do you want to do?
Ones or twos?
Yeah, I'm good with ones. I'm the soldier, so
Go for
don't
it.
bother trying to kill me.
I can't and I won't. I am the gambler, so claiming soldier could kill me.
Yeah, I mean it won't, because I am the soldier, so...
All I'm saying is, you're saying
Yeah?
that you're going to stop death, and if you're lying to me, it's going to cause a death. And
Perfect.
that's on you.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie.
You sound thrilled with me dying, which seems completely fair.
I mean, that's...
Um,
yeah, that's fine. But you won't die, because I'm the soldier.
Okay.
Cool.
If you're just the innkeeper that's going to innkeep me when I gamble you, this is also fine.
Very well be a summoner and a magician in the same game, so I can't just go straight at it.
No, absolutely. I am.
Oh, okay, cool. I marked it down wrong, but cool. Mastermind, I'm not going to enjoy this too well, but I'm here.
I believe in you. I was going to go gambler. What?
What are the characters we're playing with? What we got on the table?
I was thinking I'd go gambler. Fortune teller, seamstress are my bluffs. I don't know if Malaki got the same.
I'll see if Malaki's got the same. If they haven't, then I might take something else, but I'll stick to seamstress for now because it's just easier.
Yeah.
I like fortune teller. Granted, I don't know. I have to think on it.
I kind of want to. I'm gonna gambler die at some point and pass if I don't get executed.
That makes sense, yeah.
So anyway, sounds good.
Cool. Right out.
Bye.
Amazing. I'm the innkeeper.
You're the innkeeper? Should I go and punch Alejo?
It would be so funny.
Then I'll definitely get summoned. Maybe I should wait until after.
Yeah, I think you need to wait after night 3 to do anything if you are the golem. Yeah, don't.
Mm-hmm. And I'm fine not being uncapped. I'm super fine with dying. So.
I mean, I think you should be until after night 3, because you.
Yeah,
won't...
but like, what if they nominate? What if I'm like on the block with 7 votes, and then I just have to nominate?
Oh, that's true. That's fair. Okay. Well, I'll pick it randomly or talk to somebody else. But good luck. I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
Oh, thanks.
Mwah. Bye.
No.
No.
Look, I'm the gambler. I was gonna gamble as seamstress, and now I'm feeling gun shy. So,
Just for chat's benefit, I've claimed seamstress with a no on my neighbours.
Thank you.
So
should I gamble you as the seamstress?
you could
I'm just gonna gamble neither of you, and we can talk about it later. How about that?
That sounds wiser. Yeah,
Okay.
that definitely sounds wiser. I am definitely the seamstress though.
Okay, Nikki. Have fun with that. Very bye.
I will do.
Classic seamstress. Definitely the seamstress.
To me, because if you are the soldier, then that's just safe for you to say.
Yeah.
And come at me is the soldier thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you Fool or Exorcist.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I've heard of a philosopher who went fool.
No.
And I definitely 100% believe them. No questions asked. So if you're the fool, that is probably a thing.
Well, if I am, then I would be very disappointed because.
Oh, it's just us.
Rude.
All right, I'm going to put you down as fool and also tell you that I kind of don't believe this person. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we could always kill him. We just like call him off.
Yeah, we could try.
Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you.
I don't really care to go after it right now. I myself am a double claim of soldier.
Yeah, it's been ages. What would you like to do?
I would like to tell you that my character would quite happily eat a large plate full of peas.
A plate full of peas. That's.
Yeah.
I would happily eat a plate full of peas. Who else would? I'm gonna say an empath would eat a plate full of peas. It feels like the vibe.
So I'll give you the other thing I was going to tell people before.
Yep.
Ivan started doing nonsense. I have learned to number.
An empath would eat a plate full of peas. I'm fine with that. I'm sticking on empath. Oh, maybe mathematician. I feel like a mathematician would. It's something to
I think
count,
all of the
isn't it?
characters that would learn a number on this script might enjoy a plate full of peas.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm not a plate full of peas sort of character.
No.
I've listened to a lot of conversations on this stream in my time, but this one might be the dumbest, I've got to say. And that's saying something, because I've heard some nonsense on here.
This is a normal conversation. I think I'm getting a lot from this.
Well, we've got 8 seconds left. Tell me something.
I think I'd prefer pea soup. No.
Ruth, let's go.
I've never heard a worse lie from Nikki in my life.
That narrows things down a lot less than my knowing.
Yeah, I panicked because we had not much time left.
How dare you?
I'm the soldier and no one else.
Welcome everybody to this crazy old plate full of peas that we call life.
I need a refresh.
Yeah, you refresh. And while they do that, nominations are open.
I will nominate myself, please, Ben.
Patters, why do you want to die?
I am an seamstress. No, I am the philosopher who used the fool ability or gained the fool ability. If you execute me, I will be confirmed good. There's no other way to survive, I think. So.
Okay, we are looking for 6.
Hatter's campaigning cards for comments here.
Oh shit. Yeah, fuck it.
I'd rather kill the fool. We'll confirm
7 is enough?
Several people.
I don't even know who the actual fool is, so I just heard this in the conversation myself.
Any other nominations? What you got there, Aggie? Looks good.
It's a bowl of tiramisu that I made last night.
Hey, Aggie.
That does look good.
What noise did that make?
I'll nominate Iris.
Samantha.
You killed them.
Devastating blow.
To the chair.
Tell us why you want to execute Iris, Samantha.
This is another option for town if we don't want to confirm Patter's good now and then assume that he's probably summoned later in the game.
Okay, Iris.
Yeah. That's fair, actually. If you want to do this, it's okay, but I do believe I have an ability that is beneficial for town.
Okay, we are looking for 8.
I'll help to tie it.
Thanks, Leho.
How many votes do you have?
7.
2's not enough. Any more for any more? In that case, then, we'll call it in 5.
Ivan nominates Ivan.
Ivan! Why do you want to dive in?
I have a power that's detrimental to town. I think I'd be better off dead.
Okay, looking for 8 still.
I mean, if you're a butler, then you can bring me a drink. That's not detrimental.
High five.
6 is not enough. Pat is still about to die. Any more nominations?
That's weirdly a lot of votes.
All the soldiers voted.
I don't really understand, so.
5, 4, 3.
I gotta let
2, 1.
Patter survive.
Patters is executed and dies.
Oh.
We'll
I
get
claim
to-
Moonchild and pick Iris.
Yeah, I think that was not a terrible move on his part, actually, because if the demon does die, it's one less evil player to be executed. And that's a situation that's quite likely to occur.
Yeah, I mean, also, it's like they're not going to execute a golem, so he knows that he's only got a maximum of 2 potential executions that are going to allow him a kill. And like, evil is not suffering for kills, so
No, not at all.
he's not bothered about this.
All right, let's get Ellen in.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hello, do you want to use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go empath.
Okay. Empath it is. Right, cool. We'll see you later then.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
That's incredible.
Okay, so I don't. Hang on a sec. Token. Okay, so I am actually tempted to show Nikki the truth, which is a 0, because I think he will learn that Ellen went empath, think he's drunk, and think that Jojo was the evil in that one.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends. There's every chance that Ruth and Malarkey just kill both of them. So
that's quite possible,
you know.
actually. Yeah. Let's worry about that in a minute. Then let's get Ruth in here. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to kill?
Let's kill Ellen.
Ellen, it is. Thank you.
Thanks.
I
Well,
had a feeling.
Okay, and now Oho's going to pick empath. I bet you any money. Let's get Malarkey in here. Hey, Malarkey. Which character would you like to try and kill?
I have not got a good track record of hitting characters in play as the Oho.
Well, don't worry. You can just meta the random draw that we had to do in order to choose the characters for this, and pick those ones.
Last time I missed, Ben decided to the Raven Keeper.
And I'll do it again.
Bold move on this script. Well played. I think I'm going to have fun and pick Fool.
Fool?
If there is one.
Okay.
It probably won't die.
Alright, Fool it is, thank you. I think we probably just kill an outsider, right?
I mean, there's a strong argument here to kill Iris. because it backs up Hatters's bluff.
Yeah.
And then, God, it's a shame that Ruth killed Ellen, because that would have been so good.
Yeah.
Ruth, especially if Ruth had killed Samantha. Ellen gets a 1, Nikki gets a 0 but doesn't trust it, and Hatters's Moonchild pick dies in the night. It would have been amazing, but never mind.
Yeah, I think Aris is the right choice. Okay, and I mean, Malarkey's also learned that there's not a fool, which is good for the baddies as well. So Nikki's going to learn a 0, Alejo's going to learn a 0, and then we wake everyone up.
Yeah.
All right, let's get them in here. Hello.
Hello.
You learn that 0 of your living neighbours are evil.
Fun. See, I told you I'd get them killed.
Yeah, there you go. You did. You're responsible for the death of a man.
Yeah. Aha! I'm like a demon. But not the demon, because if I'm executed, the game will still continue.
Correct. All right. Thank you, Nikki.
But
all right. Let's get Alejo in. Hello.
Hi.
You'll be pleased to know that 0 abilities have worked abnormally. Everything's normal. Totally normal day in Ravenswood Bluff.
That's all good then. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so just so that we get our house in order here, there's really very little influence we can have on this game, but if Aggie nominates Ivan, we are totally not killing Ivan, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, cool. And there's nothing else we need to do.
Yeah, the problem that Evil have got right now is that if Nikki's trusted, Jojo and Samantha are good, Aggie's gonna punch someone, and unless she punches one of those 3, then she gets confirmed good. That player gets confirmed not demon, and they basically only have evil players outside of that to execute, plus Ivan.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I think if anything, they want that to happen earlier rather than it happening later, right? Because then they can at least fall back on the mastermind.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay, cool. Let's wake these guys up.
See what it is.
Good morning, everybody. Ellen died in the night. Iris died in the night.
I'm a terrible soldier.
Ellen?
Ellen! Well,
Well,
I guess you
that
know which
sucks.
one of us was telling the truth.
Ellen!
Ellen DeGeneres.
hello.
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
I'm living my best life, if I'm being
Fair.
honest.
Don't appear to be living it with the best internet service provider, though, Jojo. I've got to be honest.
I've heard of too many outsiders. That's fun.
Why, are you also an outsider? No.
It's bad. I'll do it during the night, though. Yes, I'm also an outsider.
What outsider are you?
Golem.
You're the golem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting, because I've heard of another golem.
I'll punch them. Where are they? Actually, I'll punch them tomorrow. I'm waiting until day 3 because I want to prove that I'm actually the golem.
Don't know
It's
how I
alright.
feel
You don't
about
have to
this.
tell me. You don't have to tell me.
No, so basically, I'm a seamstress who's got a no between you and someone else.
Ooh, what? That's so many seamstresses.
So there was a part of me which was hoping when you said outsider that you were a recluse.
No, I have a recluse elsewhere.
Idea. Is that like a chambermaid thing?
I guess chambermaid. Ben, what is peas all over a plate? Is that a chambermaid thing that I just don't get?
What?
You were like, there's peas everywhere when we came back to town. Yes.
Oh, I said this big old plate full of peas that we call a world or something.
What is that? Because someone else was talking about that character, and they're like, my favourite food is peas, like lots of peas.
Oh, I was in a chat and 2 players were trying to give each other information about what their character was by determining whether or not they felt their character would be willing to eat a plate full of peas. And
Was
it was
one of
just
those players Alejo? Because that's why I got
Yes.
confused. Okay,
Yes,
you and
they were.
Alejo been talking about peas, and then we came back to town, and I was like, "Is there a wizard? Is there a wizard on this?"
Yeah.
So
What a
like-
terrible wish that would be. I wish for garden peas.
Oh, I'd never make a
The
wish
oldest
that
spell
bad,
known to
then.
man, petit pois.
Tepid. Yeah, no, okay. That makes sense now of the game, and I feel like I've solved my own personal mystery, so thank you very much.
So we can just wrap it all up, right?
What is this cultural reference that everyone's talking about with peas? What's going on? And now I get it, so thank you. All right, okay, better go. Thanks,
All right.
Ruth, that's great.
Bye.
Okay.
Not the golem.
Okay. Then where is your third outsider, if I might ask? And what are you?
Ivan's claiming recluse.
Ivan the Recluse? Question mark. And what are you? Because I have now told you the truth because I'm dead and I lose nothing.
I'm the soldier.
No,
you could be.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I have to figure it out anyway. It's worst case scenario. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
At the end of the day, we just blame Ben. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
It's
Let's
up
rock
to get
it.
the final 3, not ours. It's...
Well, yeah, true. Right, let's rock it.
That's not helpful to me.
What are you?
The gambler.
Okay.
Every
Sure,
yeah.
sure, I'm the mathematician.
Thank you. Lovely. I love that. Thank you. Bye.
Have fun.
Ugh.
Hi, Iris.
Iris.
Iris, Samantha
shit.
thinks me and you are both evil.
Oh.
I'm the godfather, and you're the assassin who killed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
that's so,
What?
That
that's
is
so
my
cute
current
of us.
theory.
Oh
I
my
could buy
god,
that.
Bad lag.
I didn't know that
Really
we
bad
did
lag.
this.
We think there are currently 2 active demons.
Well, okay, so here's a question. Has
Or a
anyone
godfather.
heard of if there is one, who the innkeeper picked last night?
No.
I don't think there is an innkeeper.
What, were you really a
Okay.
moonchild?
Yes.
I have a dead innkeeper.
Interesting.
Really?
Sorry.
Jojo, no, you don't. None of the dead people are innkeepers, I promise you this. One of them's the assassin.
What?
Yeah, well, I have
Okay.
3 outsiders on my
One of
grim.
them.
I will say that I'm only currently building evil worlds off of people that I've talked to so far,
do.
and I haven't talked to most of the Grim. So
So you have talked to me, and you're still putting me as
Does
evil.
that mean
Seems
everyone
like a
you've
sensible way to
spoken
play
is
the game.
evil?
no, but I'm only building evil worlds right now based on people I've talked to. So if I haven't talked to you, you're not in my evil world, probably.
You hear that, baddies? Avoid Samantha at all costs. Free win. Second call for nominations today.
I'm not going to yet, but I want to nominate Jojo. But I feel like there might be another player who would be better suited to nominate Jojo
I'll nominate
based
Jojo.
on. No,
Samantha has nominated JoJo. Tell us why.
I don't know, maybe I'm a better player to nominate Jojo.
Better player than Nikki.
that wasn't what I was trying to say. I was trying to imply a golem punch. I was trying to imply a golem punch, but oh well.
Okay, JoJo.
I'm fine to die. But yeah, I am good, and this is a mistake. If you have information that says that I'm evil, it's probably either Pucka poisoned and or pinging off a recluse on your other end of the seamstress ping. That's it.
Okay. We are looking for a mighty 5 votes.
Nikki, did you tell me the truth? Nikki?
Yes. The info is not pucker poisoned, and nor is it pinging off a recluse.
Is
Nikki
now
told
a
me the
good time to
truth,
say that
so-
I'm a golem?
Is it pinging off you?
5 is enough.
It's a terrible time.
Right, Nikki, I was just making sure of something with Maggot while you were suggesting that I should nominate Jojo, so sorry for my tardiness. Aggie will nominate Samantha.
Aggie nominates Samantha. Who dies? Tell us why.
Whoa!
I guess she was innocent! Don't vote for this.
Samantha?
Yeah, I don't know. Townsfolk.
Okay, 6 to die, 5 to tie.
The 3.
We could kill the golem instead. Like, the golem is just gonna... Now is the best time to kill the golem, if we're ever gonna kill the golem.
What's the point?
It's not enough.
I disagree. The best time to kill the golem is immediately
good Jojo
after
on
they
the
get
block.
summoned.
Sorry.
I would actually rather kill Nikki, maybe.
You know nothing about me.
I'm an empath.
You don't
I think that the information is bad.
You're an empath.
That's not correct.
Are you?
Next
do
to
you-
Recluse.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I
I'd like
wanted to
to-
kill Ivan yesterday rather than Patters.
Wait,
I'd like to inform everybody that the outsider count is deeply wrong because I was the butler. So this is wrong.
Yeah, 4 outsiders.
This is very wrong.
We've got all 5 outsiders?
Yeah, I have a recluse, a butler, a tinker, golem, and I'm the moonchild. That's fine.
I'm going to nominate Ivan. I'm going to nominate Ivan.
Okay, Jojo, tell us why you've chosen Ivan.
I nominate Ivan?
Yep, it's there.
It's happened.
I think Jojo's
here we
got a
go.
good
Yeah,
sort
that's-
of 7 or 8 second
Golem's
lag here.
real. Butler and Moon. Wow. Let me try.
I have to deal with this every week.
Too many outsiders.
Okay, Ivan.
Happy to die, but there will be a Godfather death if there is a Godfather. In fact, it's maybe a good way to test for it. Go for this.
Okay, we're looking for 6 votes.
Ivan's one of the good outsiders.
Well, as one of the dead outsiders, I'd like to counter that with the fact that I died.
No, Iris, we're the Godfather and assassin, me and you.
Yeah.
We both self-imploded because of why?
Oh, to convince Samantha that we're evil. A classic move in Clocktower.
Oh yes, a plan that you
And
and
it's
I formed
worked.
when we didn't speak
I
yesterday.
don't think you're going to lift this, guys, so I'm going to call it in 5.
Well, the only way to
4.
convince everyone that I'm the moonchild is to kill yourself. Iris,
Oh, of
so-
course.
Yeah.
1. Jojo's executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
Kills are critical here. If they manage to kill sensibly, good only has 1 nomination, and if they leave Nikki alive, which is the ideal, Nikki will nominate Maggot.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's
so,
really...
you know.
Okay, yeah, well, let's get to it then. Let's get our imp in here.
Hi.
Hello, who would you like to kill?
I'll kill Alejo, please.
Alright, Alejo it is. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, Malarkey now.
Malarkey should know what both the other 2 are.
Yeah. Let's get Malarkey. Hello.
Empath, please.
Empath it is. Cheers.
Thank you.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, right now Evil can just auto win this, right? If they play the cards right. Ivan nominates
they all
one
vote
of
on
the
a
even
demon.
if Ivan kills one of the demons, the other one just kills him at the night, and Aggie can't nominate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't matter who Ivan nominates; they just all vote for it.
Yeah, if you bet your Ravens on good, it's not looking like you're going to get a return on your investment, guys. But I've seen Evil screw up surer wins than this, so it ain't over till it's over, kids. That's all we've got to do, right?
Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. I'm quite enjoying looking at the whispers, where Ruth and Malarkey are phrasing it is, "I'm taking Alejo. I'm taking Empath, Nikki."
Okay, cool. Let's wake these guys up.
Right.
Good morning, everybody. Nikki's dead, as is Alejo.
Nikki's the... Well, oh, sorry.
I think I might have been Puka poisoned. I'm
Wow,
the Empath.
you
I got
think?
a 1 and then a 0.
You were not poisoned.
Alejo, are you the Tinker?
Mathematician, 2 zeros.
Perfect. Thank you.
No, hold on. It could be 2 puckos, couldn't it?
Ben?
Yeah, you can have the same, right?
If it's a summoner, you can summon.
Yes,
2
if you can summon 2 puckers as the summoner. You can summon 2 anything in this. Yeah,
but not start.
You can't have 2 of the
But you
same
could just
starting
swap this
demon.
one
No, but
pucker and summon the
the
second.
summoner can summon the same demon as the one that's already in play if they wish.
So Nikki was sober and healthy both nights if we trust Alejo, but then I have to be evil, which I'm not. So
we have 4 outsider claims. Aggie's proved. Ivan is either a good outsider and we have an evil dead, or we kill an evil with Ivan dying. We should have killed Ivan yesterday.
I'm going to talk to Ivan first and see how I feel with the vibes.
I refuse.
I think we can kill Ivan today.
I was rough then, I guess.
It's now too late to kill me. That's the issue. I mean,
I agree.
I
if we're going to do it, it was today. Or yesterday, sorry.
Yes, that you literally can't because of the number of deaths. I nominated myself on day 1, and then day 2 I was happy to die. Didn't vote for myself because it would have made a difference. But I am the recluse. I don't know if anyone's got information on that, but I also think if there's a chance there's at least 1 pucker in this game, it's sort of almost meaningless anyway.
I think we should execute Maggot.
Are you actually the Moonchild?
I'm actually the Moonchild.
And obviously we know that Aggie's actually the Ogue.
Yeah.
There's no chance of a 4th, is there?
Iris could be like an imp who star passed. It's possible. It's weird, but it's possible. That's like the way out for Iris.
I mean, you encouraged any evil player who had the chance of a death to do it, right? Including a Godfather, but
especially the demon though. Like if I pick a demon, especially the imp, they then like have free reign to star pass and be like, oh, it's just whatever, you know.
Yeah, I just don't know why I don't know why you're sitting on that world particularly. Just because I don't, apart from the fact that they died, I don't see any of the reason.
Well,
why.
there's 4. The only reason I'm sitting on that is because if I trust you, I have to trust Aggie because proven.
What are they claiming? Sorry, what are they claiming?
Butler.
Oh, okay, that's the bit I'm missing.
That's the reason. Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, fine. Well, that's fairly interesting. Is there any way to track if that is an imp with the star pass? Is there any way to track that?
No, not really. Well, no. Even my ability wouldn't register a mathematician. Yeah, there's no way to tell. That's why I think if I trust you, then we kill Maggot, I think.
Why is this game going so incredible? Have you seen the timer?
I don't know why it's going so
speed.
fast. We're like fucking double speed. It's great.
This is ridiculous.
No, I'm a big fan.
This is the speed at which games should be run. But also, we're doing 3 games in 4.5 hours now.
Ivan,
but this one always goes fast.
This is important. You need to know this. Gabagool. All right.
I'm just saying it's hilarious.
For the content!
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. 5 of you alive. 3 votes required. Nominations are open.
I am the chef with a 1. I think we have to assume today is the final day, so we should share information. I have a couple blanks on my Grim still.
Does Malarkey's webcam look like that for everyone?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Deep Throat from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Mine looks very normal.
Oh, really?
On my camera, it looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, just turn it on and off.
I don't. Oh, I had to surf up and down.
There we go.
Okay.
Snake, there are C4s. Sorry, I can't.
So I would like to present the role, and I'm aware I'm in an empath 1, but I know I'm good. So it is possible Iris is an imp who star passed. If we trust Ivan, importantly, we know Aggie's good, proven. Ivan is claiming to be an outsider. I'm an outsider. So I think, from my perspective, one of me and Iris is evil, and from my perspective, it has to be Iris. So.
Damn, dude! I thought we cooked up this evil conspiracy.
I don't know.
We have a starting chef 1. We know that Aggie started the game as good, which means that Maggot is most likely on the good team. I think we have to assume that this is the final day because there's likely 2 demons left, and if we choose not to execute, we go to a final 3 with two evil players and Aggie. If Pathos is good and I'm good, and Nikki's good, then I think it has to be Godfather's Summoner with 2 puckers currently in play. In any case, I think that the most logical execution of today is Malarkey, based off the Chef 1, because he is between 2 living players. So he's the most likely demon. Like, there's nothing mechanical except the chef info. So it depends whether we trust the chef info. True, yeah.
I have a
On
quick
the
question
other
about
hand,
mechanics.
I am the seamstress.
Go for it, Jojo.
Empath. Oh wait, no, this doesn't matter because empath's not sat next to a recluse. Okay. Can we get a circle bird, please, and thank you.
Yep.
The fact that
Ellen.
the fact that the Malarkey sat next to the recluse doesn't matter because I got a 0 on the first night.
Okay, fair enough. I'll start. Moonchild picked Iris.
Philosopher went empath before I could get any information, so.
Chef with a 1.
Recluse with the recluse.
Seamstress, last night I picked Aggie and Nikki. They're on the same team, but then Nikki died, so it's less helpful than planned.
Gambler gambled myself on night 2 and Alejo as the mathematician on night 3.
Mathematician with 0 Ps.
I am your butler. I used a random number generator to buttle Jojo, and then I was going to buttle Maggot because he said he wanted me to bring him a drink, but I didn't get to.
No! Why'd you do that, Paz?
Aggie smash.
Fortune teller, I've only just started saying that to people today. I was only claiming Innkeeper Seamstress just to get some life. Nikki, Samantha, no. Ellen, Aggie, no. Ivan, Alejo, yes. I wasn't aware of Ivan being the recluse by the time I'd made the pick, so that's on me.
Soldier.
Empath 1 and then a 0. The
Final
0
call.
would have been on Jojo and Samantha at that point.
Moonchild,
don't like-
picked Iris. Ellen?
Final call.
Not again.
Ellen?
Time, guys.
What were you, Ellen?
The philosopher.
Okay,
I
Samantha?
was a chef with a 1.
Yep,
Who
Ivan?
needs to nominate?
Right, can we
Malati?
Yeah, someone nominate. Someone nominate.
Ruth?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah,
How does-
Ruth nominated Maggot. Sorry.
Okay, Ruth, tell us why you've chosen Maggot.
I don't. I just think that Maggot was lying to me on day 1. It could be a minion. May or may not have caught a star pass. I think that the fortune teller info that Maggot is coming out with is really convenient, given that Ivan outed Recluse, and Maggot says that he checked him after that. I think Maggot's evil.
Maggot?
I'll be honest. I either wasn't concentrating or just completely missed the fact that Ivan had come out as a recluse. I was aware they were an outsider. I didn't know which one. This is based on the fact that we could still very much have. Well, we've definitely got the 2 demons alive. This could be the last day, and this would just be the worst idea.
All right, we're looking for 3.
Can I put 3 on this?
I'm voting
I,
because
it
apparently
doesn't hurt
I'm
if
the
you put
other
3,
option.
but yeah, I mean, Malarkey's always voted, and Ruth made the nomination, so.
Yeah.
3's enough.
I would actually lean towards Malarkey.
I
or
would too. That's
Ivan.
why I'm going to vote.
Ivan nominates Malarkey.
Ivan, tell us why you've chosen Malarkey.
Mathematician 0 could be convenient to hide behind. Iris and Alejo could be the chef 1-ish.
Malarkey?
That's why I was nominated.
You were nominated. I was just saying that the mathematician no protects you from what?
What?
It all made sense in my head.
I believe all
I stand by it.
I
My
believe everything
mathematician
you
now
just
is
said.
backing up,
I'm
Mike.
not sure how it relates to me in any way, shape, or form.
No, that's a good point. I can't unnominate. I had it in my. I have been up since 4:30 this morning. It's been a very long day. I had a universe brain moment, but turns out that I was too far deep in the universe. I stand by this. I think you might be the demon.
Okay, Malarkey, do you want to respond to that?
I'm not, but thank you for bringing it back round to an accusation, not a random statement.
All right, we're looking for 4.
And winner
Yeah,
for
we need
worst
a
nomination.
5 if we're going to lift this.
Why?
Yeah.
There's no alive voting.
No,
Like a
this
Not
is.
even Maggot
I think.
voting.
I think this is
I
good,
trust
actually. I've
people
changed
who
my
are
mind.
voting, so that's
Yeah.
Wow, that's 4 ghost votes. 5 is enough.
I mean, I think.
If we've got it wrong,
we're
like
good.
the demon's gonna kill like Maggot or Ivan, and then Aggie won't be able to vote and we lose. So
Any other nominations?
What an epic final
nominate
three with me
Ivan.
and two demons.
Maggot, tell us why you've chosen Ivan.
My gut is just screaming at me. I don't know what's going on in my
Well,
head.
just go to the
It's
toilet,
just
Maggot,
saying-
if you need to. What are you doing?
I don't know. It's just telling me for some reason that I just don't buy the outsider thing from Ivan. I really don't. It's just something just feels really, really off, and I just have to trust my gut here. I know JoJo's been telling me Ruth, but my gut's just screaming louder, so I have to listen to it at this point.
Ivan?
Our only hope is that if I'm executed, I register as a demon and the game ends.
Okay, 6 to die, 5 to tie. Ones and two.
A 5.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to get lifted, so I'm going to end the day in 5, 4.
I'd like to claim minion and guess that Aggie is the damsel.
Malarkey is executed and dies. One goes to sleep. Okay. Let's run an ad on YouTube. YouTube ad. Okay, so this is almost completely over, but even if Ruth kills Ivan, the evil team still have to get Aggie executed, right?
Oh, well, they can execute any good player.
Yeah, but crucially, they can't execute nobody. They have to execute somebody, otherwise they lose as per the mastermind's ability. So let's get Ruth in.
Yeah, as long as someone talks that through, then we can just...
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to kill?
Wait, sorry, Malaki just whispered me something confusing, and I'm... Why would it be an automatic mastermind loss? Am I missing something? As long as we wake up on 3 alive with me, Maggot, and Aggie, and execute Aggie, I'm fine, right?
So the you can you know this is a mastermind night. That's what you know. So all of your decision making from now on should be informed by that. Beyond that, we can't really tell you anything else.
Yeah, it's Ivan.
Okay, Ivan, it is. Thank you.
Market's got mixed up and forgotten that Aggie's the golem.
Okay, I'm going to make this a quick day, and then we can probably run a second game of this, right? Because this is over. We're just going through the motions at this point. But it is possible for them to mess it up, but it's so monumentally unlikely that it would be probably the biggest group.
Yeah. Open nominations immediately and just be like, let's do
I'll
this.
give them a minute to discuss, and then we'll open them. Good morning, everybody. Ivan died in the night. Welcome to the final day of the game. You have 1 minute before I open nominations.
Mastermind plus a demon?
No, I think Maggot and Ruth might be the demons.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, if that's the case, the game is over, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maggot, are you going to nominate today?
No.
Ruth, are you going to nominate today?
I'm going to nominate Aggie.
Somebody.
You are going to nominate Aggie?
You're going to nominate Aggie?
Oh.
For what, a victory lap?
I'm quite happy to take that nomination. Ruth, tell us why you've nominated Aggie.
Because she's good.
True.
Okay, Aggie, you've been accused
Get
of
her.
being good.
I think Malaki called it 2 days ago, and he said I would end up as a used-up golem in a final 3 with 2 demons. So,
Okay, 2 is the minimum.
I'll remind everybody, I told you to kill the golem.
You did.
And here we are again, losing to a goddamn golem.
It doesn't matter if I vote.
We're
I'm
not
just
losing
gonna
to a
vote.
golem, Patters. We're losing to 2 demons that the town failed.
But if we kill the golem, there might be a good player left.
3 is it off. Aggie is executed and dies. I'm gonna. How do I switch this timer off? Do you know
You
what?
say it to 0. Set the timer to 0.
I'll just let it bong.
Okay.
Let's reveal the grimoire. Yes, that's right, everybody. The evil team won. Congratulations, evil team. It was almost inevitable for like the last couple of days because of the fact that we had left alive towards the very end. Malaki, our starting Ojo, Ruth, our starting imp, and Maggot, the mastermind.
Oh,
which meant really the only way to win that would have been probably to execute Ruth, at which point Malaki could have possibly only really had 2 good players to choose from, and they were the alive golem, who he would have wanted to be alive, and the recluse, who we could have misregistered as something else and pinged off onto the golem. We had our butler, Iris, whose only master ever was Jojo the soldier. We had Alejo, the mathematician, who got 0s every night because at no point did anything or anyone misregister to anybody. It was all completely kosher. That, of course, includes our chef, who learned a 1. We had Ellen, the philosopher, who gained the empath's ability for mere moments, and then was killed by the demon, thus sobering up Nikki to get a correct 0. Because, of course, on day 1, Pat is the godfather.
I had no choice to vote on that because I was involved in the conversation where Pat had come out as a Philo Fool. I was like, if I don't vote on this now, this is going to make me look shady. So I have to double down.
Could we entertain the possibility that my subconscious brain figured out Malaki was the demon while my conscious brain couldn't catch up? Can we just pretend that?
Yes. I believe you, Ivan.
Let's shuffle some.
I also... Samantha only knows you so well. Oh, he's gone.
Okay,
Pat,
we're going to play again.
Samantha thinks you care more than you do. She was like, he'd only do if he was either the summoner or the Godfather -1. Godfather +1, he doesn't give a shit.
I said mastermind or Godfather.
I am very sad.
Okay. Sure, there's a button that lets me do this, but I'm doing it the hard way. There we go. All right, let's do that again. Hit the random shuffle button. Okay, we've got Imp, Summoner, Assassin. Butler, Tinker, Fool, Soldier, Mathematician, Innkeeper, Gambler, Chef, and Seamstress. That's interesting. That is a very interesting bunch of townsfolk right there.
All of the protection
yeah.
behind the summoner, which is quite funny.
I don't mind rolling with that and just seeing how it works.
Yeah, I mean, it might make this game stretch a bit long, so I'd be tempted to switch 1 protection out to give him at least a chance.
Yeah, let's remove the soldier and instead add in the exorcist. No, that's not the exorcist. Let's remove the soldier and add in a fortune teller.
Alright.
Okay, we'll dish those out. Okay, and our bluffs. Let's give these guys a recluse. Let's give them an empath. Let's give them a philosopher. And our setup, fortune tellers, red herring, I think. Nikki might not be a terrible choice, you know, because if he dies in the night, he could look like a self-killing demon.
Yeah, I was going to say Nikki Alejo would be my choices here, so Nikki's solid.
Okay. And I think that's everything, right? Okay.
No philosopher. We can go straight to minion demon.
Minion demon. Bluffs, lovely. Okay. Chef first. Who's going to learn a 1?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
You learn a 1.
Hi.
Okay, Lucky.
Hello.
Hello. Who do you want to look at?
Let's go for Ellen and Ivan.
Ellen, where are you, Ellen? Where are you?
Next to me.
Next to you, Ellen and Ivan, and you learn that no, neither of them is the demon.
Sweet. Thank you.
Love that you picked the fool who's probably going to confirm himself.
Yeah. Let's get the butler in here.
Hello.
Hello. Who's going to be the master?
My good friend Patters.
All right, Pat as it is. Thank you.
Seamstress Alejo.
Oh, you've already put it down. Okay, let's get Alejo in here. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to use it?
I would, you know.
I do know now.
I would like to snip Ruth and Iris, please. Hi,
Ruth
Jack.
and Iris, and you learn that, yes, they are on the same team.
They're on the same team again. That can only be good news. Thank you.
No worries.
They weren't on the same team last game.
Yeah,
so.
Interesting statement there. But still, that is a great pick.
And then Math Zero.
Math Zero. Love it.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. You learn that there are 0 numbers in the alphabet.
I love it. Thank you.
All right, see you later. Okay. And then we just kill Maggot, right? And then that's the night over.
Yeah, if you want to. It's your choice.
No, we won't do that. But we might kill Maggot on night 2 to cover up the summoner. We'll see how that goes.
See
All right, we're gonna run a pacey game here. Let's play.
Doomsayed.
Good morning, Doomsayers. Nobody say Doom. It's time to go.
I say Doom.
Doom.
Don't tell us what to do.
Zoom,
Ben.
zoom.
I give that 5
Venom saying
dooms.
Doom.
Doom out of Doom.
Because we didn't talk last game.
Yeah, I missed that. What are you?
Oh, I'm the assassin. I'm gonna kill Patters because revenge.
Yeah, that seems right. You should call Helen. I'm the imp again, which feels rude.
You're the imp again. Oh well, just same token, another day. So Ellen is the summoner, of course. That's why we don't have a fourth teammate.
We don't know.
No, she has because we need another demon, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
What are the bluffs, real quick?
Oh, what are the bluffs? They're a philosopher, recluse, and empath. I was thinking I would take recluse.
Sure, go for it.
Alejo's pinging to be let in.
Yeah, of course. Let them in.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hello.
Hey!
That
How's
wasn't
it going?
suspicious at all.
What wasn't?
You ignored me, Iris.
I was taking a drink. How dare you?
So, you two on the same team again?
No.
No? Which one of you's evil?
It's definitely Ruth.
Sorry,
Well,
my doorbell rang. 1 sec.
I'm sure it's nothing. Well, I've got some good news. You're on the same team again.
We are?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
I S-snipped you.
Can I let
No,
Patterson?
you didn't.
So is that Ruth?
Did you hear what Alejo just said?
Yeah. We've got more
Okay.
seamstresses. Great.
Patters.
Oh, you also seamstresses?
No, like from last game.
All right. So why are you suspicious of each other then? Because you should put it aside.
Yeah, because Ruth didn't talk to me.
You were right immediately.
I mean, I was right on reading patterns, and I voted on the demon. So you know,
I was
what
like,
much
at
more
least
could I have done?
It wasn't the embarrassing thing of having 2 demons alive with a golem on final day.
Right.
I think we did like a bare minimum.
At least there was that.
Yeah. What would you like to do this game?
I am the innkeeper. Would you like?
Okay, cool. I'm the exorcist, so I think maybe don't pick me for now. But if you ever do, just tell me.
Okay, I will not pick you. I've heard of some outsiders I could pick, so.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hey, did you get my message?
No.
I forgot your bluffs.
Yes, I thought so, and I wasn't certain if it was different rules on this, so that's good. Cool. Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm going to claim some nonsense anyway, and I'll back into something later, so that's fine. I'll probably pick one of those.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right. No harm, no foul anyway. Exorcist isn't in play.
Okay.
But yeah.
I've heard of an innkeeper, so if you want to be possibly drunk, then we can make that trade.
That sounds like fun.
Wookie dokes.
Cool. Thanks.
Alright, good luck.
Check to see if.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hey,
Come on and grab a
come on.
chair. This
Ben, what
How's
are
it
you
going?
doing?
Just thought I'd come over to Newtown Square, the
Yeah.
colony.
Come on in, Ed.
I did not agree to this. I agreed to.
Okay, thanks for attending
I
this
did not-
Zoom call, guys.
What is this?
Welcome, friends.
How's it going? Wait, are any of you guys?
I didn't get the memo for this meeting. I'm not supposed to be here.
There's no.
I'll take minutes. I'll take
We're
minutes.
actually talking about you
Those
specifically,
losers
Nugget,
in the private
so-
chat.
Guys, this could have been an
Aggie
email.
left.
Hey!
Come on in, Aggie. Welcome in. Come on, grab a seat. It's benches
Okay, for
only
real
now,
though, who wants to be in-kept? Raise your hand.
I've already
Ivan
found
and
you
Ruth.
an innkeeping
I'll
target.
let you
And
guess.
I was going to talk to you, Samantha.
I don't have a
Let's go.
camera. Oh no, people are
Where they
leaving.
gone?
Oh, God,
What are these notes even? 5
Are you actually that? Please
Yeah.
say you're not. Are you? No.
No, I'm not. But that
Okay,
was a lot of fun.
cool.
Um,
What are you?
would you believe me if I said chambermaid?
I can't believe I'm supposed to like trust you in this game, and you're
A fortune teller? Would you believe that?
no, because it's the third thing you've said to me.
Okay. This is what we're gonna pretend
next
is the
one's the
truth.
truth.
I'm the fortune teller, and you're not the demon.
I'm gonna put it down.
Therefore,
I'm
we
gonna say
both
that's true
can trust each other.
because that's at least sounds true.
I had a storyteller console with it and just went, hey!
And the fucker left before I could go B. It was very rude.
Good, I was good. Got out there before it was too bad.
I'd like to just say for the record, Malarkey's my least favorite person.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Dang.
I'm not gonna nominate him.
Shots fired.
It's just-
After the Zoom
That's a
call.
true Z.
He didn't
moment.
accept friendship, essentially.
Yeah, that Malarkey.
Oh.
Ellen prefers James Corden to you.
He ruins musicals. I can't do
I
that.
assume Ellen only meant within this circle.
That makes
I'm looking at my notes, and my notes just say 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges equals 50. Does anyone know what
shit.
that means?
I do know what that means.
Mine
I mean,
says-
it helps. I'm drinking an apple Lucozade. If I
Mine says bold words in manuscripts, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Nominations are open.
I'd like to nominate Ivan, please.
Patters, tell us why you have nominated Ivan.
I'm the Philo Fool. Ivan is the Fool. Gambler, do not gamble Ivan. Let's prove it.
Okay, Ivan,
I just want to know how much of a fool I really am, but I'm going to vote for myself here.
we're looking for 6.
Ivan, I think if it... let's make it 5, and then Ivan, you should vote for yourself.
Oh my god. Patters, you missed it. No, it's not 5.
Okay.
Oh, it might be
Wait, no,
5.
Ivan, vote for
5?
yourself. Don't.
6.
Oh, actually, you don't.
6 is enough.
Iris nominates Patters.
Iris, why have you nominated Patters?
Stop. Please stop. Don't do this again. Don't waste Ivan's entire life on this. Don't do it.
Patters.
Think about your actions.
So, if I'm not the Philo Fool, Ivan will live. If I am the Philo Fool, Ivan will die.
Patters, this is not true. There's many more options than that.
Executing me will not be relevant this game.
You.
Conflated many, many possibilities into 2.
Ben, run the vote! Anyway, I'll be the 7th if you want.
You'll be the 7th.
I will.
Patters will absolutely drop.
Ivan,
How
Ivan,
dare
vote.
you?
Ivan, you should vote. Alright, and it will be a tie.
Oh my lord.
Patters.
6 is a tie.
Why did nobody
Rat
else
bastard.
see that coming?
A
I
dead
absolutely saw
boy.
that coming.
Oh, I just don't care about killing.
I think
Nugget
all
today.
over 1,000 viewers probably saw that coming as well.
Uh-huh.
I am the golem though, and I'm going.
Nope.
I'm going to mute myself.
Sorry, I am the golem, and I'm going to.
Oh my god!
Sorry,
Okay,
Alejo.
any other
What a
nominations?
bit. What a bit.
That's very good.
I'll
The rule
nominate
of 3 in
Iris.
comedy. Ahmed.
Was that Jojo nominates Iris?
Yes.
Tell us why.
We were in a private chat, and they would not hard claim to me. It was really frustrating.
Private chat? Bitch. There were 7 other people in this chat.
Okay, 7 votes, 1 for each of the other people in the chat.
I think it makes it 10. I think Alan and Milwaukee were the other people not there.
Also, Jojo, you
Ellen's not
repeatedly
here at all
requested a
anymore.
chat with me only to drop out several
Ellen, would you
times
have
over.
voted?
Iris, don't.
Oh, Paz.
Hey, Paz,
Why
wait.
are people relying on
I don't think I
I was trying to get you into a smaller chat, and you kept just being
You were
like,
trying-
no.
You
Any
kept
other
getting
nominations?
requested into my chat though.
Can we do it with Paz tomorrow, just so they only
Mostly
have one more
voting.
opportunity to do that?
5.
I
4.
I'll
nominate
nominate
myself.
Maggot.
Aggie was in there first with a nomination on maggots. Tell us why, Aggie.
We didn't execute Maggot last game, and look where it got us.
Hangover, yeah.
Maggot.
I honestly don't have much objection to this, in all honesty, if you have to do someone, but it's a waste of a good player.
Okay, we're looking for 7.
Ellen, you voting? Good to know.
7
Yeah,
is
fair
enough.
enough.
Any other nominations?
Nikki nominates Jojo.
Nikki, tell us why you've nominated Jojo.
Jojo's ignoring my messages, and it's more of asking Jojo to respond to my messages.
Jojo?
Nah, it's a bit late now.
I was trying to look at what Nikki could possibly be asking me, and I figured it out. So I answered Nikki's question with an answer that was not the answer to his question, but it will answer his question.
Help me, but okay.
Okay. We're looking for A.
I'm voting on principle because you almost gave me a headache with your pings.
Should have left the chat.
I
High
didn't
five.
know you wanted to talk to just me. How could I know?
I think it's unlikely you'll top this 7, so I will call it in 5,
Okay, Iris is evil.
4,
How dare you?
3.
Of course I wanted to talk to just Iris. And the good Iris would know that.
Maggots executed and
not.
dies. Good night. Okay. We're on to night 2.
Yeah, it was pretty solid for the good team, to be fair.
Yeah. Our first visit tonight is Aggie.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
Hello. Who would you like to protect?
Malaki and Samantha, please.
Malarkey and Samantha. Cool. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Good picks. Definitely drinking Malarkey there.
Yep.
So next we're off to our gambler.
Yee.
Hello.
Yeah. So I was going to be gambling Ivan, but Ivan then backed out of his claim like right at the end.
What did he claim?
So I've been claimed Exorcist, and then was like, "Don't gamble me as Exorcist." Yeah. So I've frantically been chatting to my neighbors. So I'm gonna go for Malarkey. Yes, Malarkey.
Right.
The one that sat next to me, as the empath, please.
Okay. Malarkey is the empath. Thank you. Delightful. Okay.
Don't need that tinker anymore.
Yeah. So Ellen does nothing yet. So we're over to Ruth.
Ellen can pick.
Good
pick.
point. Yeah. Okay. Ruth, who would you like to kill?
Oh, I don't know, Jojo.
Jojo, it is.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're right. Ellen can pick the pucker. Let's get Ellen in here.
Hello.
Hello, Ellen. You may, if you wish, create a pucker tonight. Would you like to?
No, I think I'm going to go for an imp tomorrow.
Okay, imp it is. Well, we'll see you tomorrow then. All right. So we're now over to
Iris Assassin.
Iris Assassin. Yes. Okay, Iris. Would you like to stab?
Yeah, I'm killing Patters because he killed me, basically.
Okay.
Bye, Patters.
That's as it is. Okay. Yeah. Good choice. Unfortunately, shame she didn't pick Ivan because he's going to be able to prove himself, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but then Ellen can summon Ivan. It's like
That's true. Yeah, good point.
they're not likely to believe a summoner game right now with 3 deaths.
So, Drunk Malarkey.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Good evening. Please, may I check Jojo and Nikki?
Jojo and Nikki, and you learn that, yes, one of them is the demon.
Amazing. Thank you.
I couldn't not do that because I think that Malarkey will think that Nikki's bluff of gambler on him is an attempt at star passing or something. Just delightful that Nikki gambled Malarkey as well. But also, I don't hate that if Aggie comes forward and says I made you drunk. I don't hate that little bit of confirmation there as well, because that's the innkeeper sort of working for the good team. All right, Butler, and that's it.
That's the lot.
Hi.
All right, hello Samantha. Who would you like to serve tomorrow?
Jojo, please.
Jojo just got served.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So much more dramatic. Cool.
Delightful. All right, we've got 3 deaths to announce. This is going to be fun. Here we go.
We're on the good team necessarily.
Not necessarily, but unfortunately, someone has to die by necessity. So, Patters is necessarily dead, Jojo is necessarily dead, and Nikki is necessarily dead.
What the
I'm just gonna say, I was the Tinker, so that's a Godfather kill.
Oh. Listen, what? What do you mean?
I was the Tinker.
Wait, pause. Doesn't mean it's a Godfather kill, right?
3 kills.
Three deaths.
No, brother, there are 2 demons.
Yeah. 1 demon,
Yeah,
2
and
demons.
3 deaths.
Godfather.
And you're the Tinker, you died.
Patters
I was executed.
Patters is a programmer, by the way. So yeah, his services are available if you need them.
Can you nominate Malarkey and use that reasoning, please? That'd be great.
You have a 0 on Malarkey and Samantha?
Yeah.
I would more theorize that Patters was evil because Maggot. There's no way to get 3 kills except for an Oho miss and or Godfather/Assassin.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's true. I think Maggot was probably good, but Patters, Patters.
Sure. If Maggot was like evil and the
Patters wouldn't get
mastermind.
Godfather twice in a row, would he? Patters wouldn't pull Godfather twice and
it
then
simply
kill him.
couldn't happen.
It
Then
simply
kill
couldn't
himself.
happen.
It
Do you want
simply
Samantha
couldn't
in this chat?
Yeah, Samantha's on the good team.
Hey, Sam.
Hello.
You're probably good.
Are
Hey.
you the empath?
Yes.
What's your number spin?
It's 1 to 0.
You got what?
It could happen, I believe.
So I'm a chef with a 1, Ivan.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
It's too late. The joke is either better or worse. I don't know. Either way, thanks, Ben.
We tried to set up a joke. It went well.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to rob you from your other more important conversation.
I don't know. I don't really know what I missed there. Can you explain what that was all about, Ed?
I joined, and Ivan and Patters were like, "Oh, that's such a good joke. Why did we waste it on Ed?" And I didn't hear it, but they were like, "Why did we waste it on Ed? Ed, go and get Ben." So I was like, "All right, this is funny."
Okay.
Check you, because that seems like a waste of my ability.
Yeah, fair.
Considering I've got a yes elsewhere.
Yeah. Look for the star pass. Okay.
And even if you are the demon, there's another one that I can find.
I wish you Godspeed.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
Are they still randomly generating the characters before each game, or is it chosen now?
Well, Ben's just arrived. How about you ask him?
Characters are randomized in the app, and then I can make up to 5 changes, but you can assume that I'll make as few as I think is needed.
That's grand. I'm not trying to meta you. I'm just trying to figure out.
please do try to meta
every
me.
time. It's less likely than if you didn't choose every time that we'd have another Godfather.
Yeah.
But maybe not that unlikely. It's almost arbitrary. Okay, cool.
To be fair, Alejo's claiming Gollum, so if we find another outsider, then that just says it's Godfather off the rip, straight up.
I'd like that. I haven't come across another one.
No, I haven't yet either.
It's not outsider off like it was last time. So
yeah, I just think it's most likely that it's the 2 demons and the Godfather resulting in those 3 kills, and it could just have involved the gambler anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure. Interesting.
All right.
How?
Nikki's the gambler who was an assassin.
He gambled me.
Doesn't matter. They retracted.
Patted, I was going to tell you a beautiful story, and it wasn't.
Ellen tried to lie to me. It's very important.
Nikki, what did you gamble me as?
I didn't even gamble you.
I didn't try to lie.
What did you gamble?
Welcome back, everyone. 8 players alive, 4 votes required. Nominations are open. Yes, Alejo.
Yeah. Okay.
We have an empath that is implying that weird things are happening and that Maggot could have been on the evil team. It's either Iris or Jojo. Oops. We have a dead gambler. It is possible that this is a mastermind day. We had 3 deaths last night. If it is, it's really funny. But
before anyone nominates, I have something really important to say. So
we also have I'm not nominating. We also have a mathematician 0 on the first night, Ruth.
Yeah, I think it's important for me to tell the truth right now because if Alejo's world is not correct, then we have 4 living evils right now. Let me. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to nominate Patters. I am the butler, and my master is dead. So if we have 4 living evils, it's going to be hard to get an evil on the block today.
That's 3 outsiders.
That's a big outsider.
I've heard of another butler as well.
It's the same game again.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm the real butler. I'm the real butler.
That is a Godfather.
Malarkey, are you going to nominate?
Yeah.
Not immediately. I was just going to share that I am the fortune teller with a yes on Nikki and Jojo. So there's a good chance one of them star passed last night.
Oh. Nikki, what do you want to share? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm the gambler who asked Malarkey as we were going into actually throughout yesterday what Malarkey was because I needed a gamble. Malarkey gave me empath, and so therefore I died to my gamble.
Cool.
So you gamble Malarkey as empath. Okay.
Yep.
That is not accurate.
I am the chef with a 1. So we should build any worlds where there is an evil player next to another evil player. I don't think we have a recluse, based off what I've heard today. So
We have a
it's
recluse
just
claim.
I
We
have
also have a mathematician.
Second
0.
call for nominations.
okay. So I think we should probably execute someone next to not next to the recluse. Is my vibe, or the recluse, one of the 2.
Oh my god.
If we tag Maggot, we're safe from the mastermind day, right?
I don't think.
Malarkey.
How do we
sense.
build Maggot evil?
There's 3 public
with-
outsiders. I was
with 3
executed. No one knew I was an outsider.
You could be the
until I
assassin,
said so.
Maggot.
It's possible.
No.
It's very unlikely. I would never waste it on myself on
I-
like that.
If I'm one of the outsiders, I'm not an outsider, I'll say that. I can build the world, though. It's Maggot as a demon. There being a demon anywhere between Samantha and Malarkey. One of their neighbours is the mastermind. There's also an assassin, and Maggot is
Final
a demon.
call.
Nikki gambled wrong.
I don't love that world, so
There
I
was
wouldn't go for
0
it.
suspicion on me. Why would I just
Yeah.
get rid of myself that
Is there a
early?
lot
It
of
doesn't make sense.
mastermind
I'll
worry?
nominate
Should I not
Iris.
nominate?
I'm not worried about
Samantha, tell us why you've chosen Iris.
I talked to a lot of people today. A lot of people think Iris is evil. I don't think that Alejo's world is the most likely one. I would think, yeah, I don't know. Also, Iris was kind of open about their info, and they are still alive. I don't know.
Iris?
I am the empath. I've given my numbers to the people who I think it's relevant to. I'm completely fine to die. I don't think I'm a big demon candidate on the campus, as they say, but it's fine. Both my neighbors are dead, so if in a Chef 1 world, I'm next to Patters. He's right there, so I think that gives me some credit, at the very least. I don't think I need to die. I don't think I'm... I'd honestly, I'd rather just look on the other side of the Grim.
We need 4.
Irish is in a seamstress, yes, with a recluse claim, but there is a mathematician.
I'll be the 4th if we need it.
Alejo, is the mathematician claim alive?
Don't leave it to Patters.
Come on, really?
I can't vote.
Yeah, I'm not voting for this.
I'm the mathematician. I had a 0. I'm dead.
I would want Ivan. Just
No.
I think I want anyone
Get in
of
line, Nikki.
Ivan or Aggie. Any one of those three is good for me.
Who did we execute yesterday?
Maggot.
Maggot.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you had
Ivan
enough suspicion
nominates
on you to get
Ivan.
executed.
Ivan nominates
I
Ivan.
don't know where from.
Tell us why.
Assuming it's not a mastermind day, then this might be quite a good scientific kill.
Scientific kill. 4 votes required.
I mean, Ivan's
I'm keeping my hand up, Patters.
I'll put an
Ivan's life can't have been spent, right?
No, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
So Ivan's
He's
either
left.
evil or this is safe.
4 is enough.
And there was the lift off Ivan earlier in the
I don't think Maggot. I just don't think Maggot's evil, or especially not the demon, right?
I don't
think
think
I don't either.
So I
believe
think this
Maggot.
is good. I
Thinker,
think
to
it's
be honest,
good
I
for me.
think.
This is fine. It confirms Ivan. From my
I nominate Maggot.
Alejo, tell us why you've nominated Maggot.
I'm the golem and he just didn't die. Clearly the demon with the mastermind. I think that we can kill Ivan. If it's not a mastermind day, it's the best kill. But if it's a mastermind day, it costs us the game.
Maggot.
The world where it's a mastermind day is so fringe. It's the least likely thing that could possibly be happening right now. The most likely thing is there's been 2 demon kills and a Godfather kill because no one knew I was an outsider until until we came up for the day.
Okay, we are looking for 5.
Yeah, I mean, we do have 3 outsider claims.
And if they're all legit, if you believe them, then therefore I'm literally just one of those 3 outsiders. And, like that's just it.
2's not enough. Any other nominations?
So we execute.
I think if it's a Godfather, it's more likely to be Godfather minus
My
1
info is
time.
My info is saying that Iris is probably on the good team and Iris is saying
5.
that it's probably
Why do you think that?
because of evil.
I disagree with that. I think
3.
it's Godfather Assassin, Godfather
2.
+1.
I no
Yeah.
longer
1.
think that.
Ivan is executed and does not die. Everybody
Hooray!
goes to sleep.
Amazing, yes.
Yay.
Okay, great.
Okay. We are gonna have a
Straight to
relatively
Innkeeper.
short night now.
Aggie.
Yeah, straight to Innkeeper.
Hey!
Hello, Aggie. Who would you like to protect tonight?
I would like to protect Ivan and Samantha.
Ivan and Samantha. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. It doesn't
The
really.
drunk doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter until Ellen summons one of them. I think we just make Samantha drunk arbitrarily. It doesn't. Yeah, we can't know.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Let's get Ellen in.
Hello.
Hello, Ellen.
Yeah, who was I actually thinking about going for? I was literally just thinking about my bluff so much I haven't been thinking about what I should actually do. I will go for Samantha. I think.
Okay, and what demon?
As the imp, sorry.
Okay, Samantha is the imp. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Now that's fun. And I think we just leave Samantha drunk for now. Ed, if you need to take care of Bambino, don't feel like you have to hang around here.
No, it's been looked after. It's fine.
Oh, okay, cool, right. I just didn't want you to think you have to ignore your child while we
No,
play
you-
Clocktower. Okay, cool. Right, let's get Ruth in here. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to kill?
God. I will do Aggie, please.
Okay. Aggie it is. Thank you. Good choice.
That wake order was critical because now Samantha gets a sober kill.
Yep. Let's get her in here. Hello.
Wow. The outed butler wasn't the target for last night, huh?
You are the imp. You are evil.
Wait, what? Oh my god, it's night 3? Oh no.
Who would you like to kill, Samantha?
Oh god. I don't even know who's on this team. I mean, maybe I do. I would like to kill Ivan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good kill.
Ivan it is. Thank you.
Thanks.
Amazing. And that leaves Malarkey with 2 living demons that he can pick.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Who would you like to choose?
Summoner is unlikely after 3 deaths, so I don't think it's worth going back to other picks. So let's go Samantha and Ellen.
Samantha and Ellen, and you learn that yes, one of them is the demon.
It's not worth going back to picks, he says, and then goes back to his night 1 pick.
Dear. So, I mean, amazingly, he's got the right demon out of those two through the wrong route.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's wake these guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pucker.
Yeah, Pucker. Ivan died in the night. Aggie died in the night.
It's just
Okay. I was protecting you because I'm an innkeeper, so they had to get me first to get to you.
Oh, that's quite impressive.
It's just Ellen and Ruth. I am an empath with the 0.
I have a
Ellen and Ruth. It's those 2.
teller yes on Samantha and Ellen. I had a fortune teller no on Ellen and Ivan on night 1.
There is
I
now
don't
a chef 2.
Sorry, Aggie, I just misclicked. Hang on.
Someone say chef 2.
There is a chef 2. There is a Philo chef 2 from last night.
What? No.
Eleanor Ruth today. What do you think?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
There's a chef 1, so unless it's you and Alejo.
I think it's Ellen and Malarkey.
So
So
Ellen
I
is
guess it'd
always
be
the
okay.
nomination. It's always Ellen or Ruth or Ellen or Malarkey, right? Samantha.
Ellen. Wait, I'm just looking. Where is?
This is incredible because Samantha doesn't know what to say because she doesn't know which kill ends the game for her team.
I just trust that it's a Godfather game. I don't know.
So Alejo has a seamstress yes on you and Iris. I have a math 0.
Yeah.
I could be pucked and Iris could be evil. I'm not a fan of Iris's information.
If
I
that's
just
true,
don't like it.
then last night an imp or an Oho was summoned.
I don't think anyone was summoned. I don't know.
You think it was 2 starting demons.
Yeah.
And Ivan was an imp or Oho kill last night. Aggie was a Pucka kill. You got Pucka picked night 1.
Night 1, yeah. The fact that Iris lived a 3rd night, I was willing to give Iris the benefit of the doubt if Iris was Pucka poisoned, because that 0 doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, that 1 to a 0 doesn't make any sense to me.
You didn't buttle me.
Of course I did. I trusted Aggie as the innkeeper would protect you, and you were proved good. So
Okay, all right, okay. Or you're just one of the demons.
I guess so. I've been not able to vote a bunch of times when I really wanted to vote, though.
Well, have fun today.
Yeah.
I mean, who do you think the demon is?
Probably Malarkey and Iris.
Okay.
Or
well,
Ellen and I mean, I think that Malarkey, Ellen, and Iris are on my evil team. I don't know who the 4th person is.
Could be you. But I suppose I could ghost vote and let you use your butler vote if I'm feeling very generous.
You spend your vote however you want, Ivan.
Okay, all right. I might just do that, Samantha.
All right.
I think Malarkey is evil.
So Iris can only be evil if
You're muted. Oh, never mind. You muted the whole time, Pat, as I didn't even hear what you said.
Oh, 1 second. We got 7 seconds.
Yeah. It's too late. There's no
Quickly,
point.
no, quickly. It would take 2 seconds. Quickly.
No.
It wasn't really helpful anyway, so it's good.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, but none of the dead people make sense, Iris.
Or it's
Ellen,
a summoner game.
I would like you to come out with your information. Because otherwise, I think it's very hard to build any other world.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
You're not evil.
I'm the philo who went chef last night and got a 2, which is different.
That is not possible. Ellen is evil.
It technically is possible in Fringe World, or I'm Pucker poisoned, or
possibly in worlds where you're evil, Iris. I could be evil. Yeah, whatever.
You and me? What?
Iris.
No, not us two.
Iris, did you have a number on Patters?
Yeah, it was a 1, and then it went down to a 0, and I've been getting zeros ever since.
There's a fringe possibility that there is, in fact, a correct Chef 2, with Patters being a self-killing godfather, and then Samantha and Alejo, the other 2 evils.
Oh my
The
God.
problem is I'm not on the evil
But
team.
Samantha's
I'm
not
also
evil.
not
Oh,
on
yeah,
Samantha's
Iris is also
evil.
saying that
Even
Samantha's
Samantha
good.
being evil.
Yeah,
Samantha, I have an empath 0 on. It's
The problem
like,
is that
it's
if Iris
like-
is evil, unless I'm also evil, Ruth is evil. And Iris is saying that Ruth is evil.
I think Iris is evil. I actually don't.
think Iris is
it's just. I think it's okay. You
Then
can
is
kill
Ruth
me
evil or am I
first,
evil?
but don't kill Malaki or Samantha until I am dead. That is my one request.
Here is my reason why I think Ellen is good, and probably Pucker poisoned. I came out very publicly about Chef 1. I don't think it was yesterday. I was like, I need to talk. Let's just say it, whatever. Ellen chose to then the next day say Chef 2, which either points a very big target on Ellen's back for no reason other than the storyteller gave them misinformation. I think it's more likely that Iris is evil than Ellen is evil, because an evil player would just say Chef 1.
Second call.
If Iris is evil, she's clearing an evil person next to them, which is, I think, Malaki or Samantha. I think it's Malaki though.
It's great that Jojo, Patters, and Samantha create the same world.
What if Ivan did get summoned, but the demon didn't talk to the summoner, and Ivan killed Aggie, and the summoner recruited Ivan?
It would be very funny, but it's very fringe.
Deposit, actually.
That's your extra 1 between Ivan and Ruth.
Final call.
Iris nominates Alejo.
Iris, tell us why you've chosen Alejo.
I'm sorry, we're at this point in the game where I try to kill my own spouse. I'm sorry. My problem, Alejo, you're open about your info, right? I think everybody knows it. My problem is that I think the evil is over there, including from Ellen to Alejo in that area. I don't think Malaki or Samantha are evil, and Alejo is telling me that I'm on Ruth's team, and I don't believe it. So I think I need to kill Alejo, because they made it up, and they're on Ruth's team, so we kill Alejo.
Alejo?
From what I can see, the only way that Iris and Ruth aren't on the same team is if Jojo Starpassed and
No,
Iris
I was Pucker poisoned. I was Pucker poisoned.
Oh, you were Pucker poisoned. Yeah, you would be Pucker poisoned, and then Iris would be the evil one out of them and Ruth. That's the only way I can see that they're not on the same team. So if you think that Iris and Ruth aren't on the same team, and that Ruth is the one on the evil team, you should kill me, because my information doesn't work. So Iris, you should kill me. Anyone else? That's your judgment call.
We are looking for 3.
But what about this killing Alejo idea I just had?
Oh, I thought we had a deal.
Ivan, you want this?
I thought we had a deal.
Ivan, I don't think we do.
No, it's just we had this whole chat,
One-sided
Samantha, and I just wanted to see what you do there. It's interesting.
I think Alejo is probably
Ruth
good.
Nominates Malaki, I believe was said. Ruth, tell us why.
I think that Iris is evil. I think that Iris is a minion and is clearing somebody with their empath numbers. I more or less trust Samantha. If one of Malaki and Samantha is evil, I think it's more likely to be Malaki.
Malaki?
I've shared my information since day 1 with players that I trust. I'm the fortune teller. I got a no on Ellen and Ivan, a yes on Jojo and Nikki, then they both died, and a yes on Samantha and Ellen. I'd already cleared Ellen. Don't think it could be a summoner game because of the 3 deaths on night 2, and therefore think it's most likely that Jojo star passed to Samantha. And that's
So
just
Malaki's saying it's Samantha.
We're looking for
and I
3.
think Iris is evil with Patters as well, and that's the Chef 2 that Ellen's got.
Ivan, I think you should
saying-
vote. Ivan, I think you should vote.
The same way it can be it could have been a mastermind day, it can be a summoner game. The deaths would have been...
Reason enough?
Right, it's actually easier because we can have a Godfather kill in the mix, so you could have had Assassin or
Samantha, I'm saying your
Godfather.
message.
Any other
plus
nominations?
a Gambler, plus a Demon. It
I
works
nominate
fine.
Samantha.
Yeah, thanks.
Malaki, tell us why you've chosen Samantha.
I'm good. Samantha's the demon. We should probably kill the demon to win the game.
Samantha?
I'm not the demon. I am the butler. I've been the butler the whole game. I think it's just Godfather +1, which is why there was a third death after Maggot. We might lose if I die. I wanted to vote on Milwaukee, but I couldn't.
We're looking for 4.
Malaki,
I think it's a very bad kill.
If this gets a 3, would we prefer to tie it or to kill
I need
someone?
to kill Iris very badly.
Why was the demon?
You're all
Why was the
talking
demon
simultaneously,
hit?
guys. Nobody's hearing anything at all. Just so you're aware.
If I was a demon here, that would have got lifted, without a shadow of doubt.
Any other nominations?
Neither of you are evil, Malaki, Samantha. Neither of you are evil. Look at anybody else. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I just wanted to puzzle something out here. If it is Godfather +1, where's the third outsider? Because apparently Alejo's not a golem.
I'll nominate Iris.
Alejo, tell us why you've chosen Iris.
I'm fine with it on Malarkey, but if Malarkey is evil, Iris is also presumably evil. Mostly I'm curious to see who puts the hands up to vote for this, but I think that killing Iris is as good as killing Malarkey, because we don't have anything to suggest one of them was a demon over the other. But one of them is a prerequisite to be evil for the other, and Iris is the prerequisite.
Iris?
I will tie.
4 to die, 3 to tie.
I don't think me or Maga are evil, so I think we should vote on this.
Samantha,
Use my dead vote first.
Okay.
So are we tying Samantha? No.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. I can't vote.
Ah, fuck.
Yes,
I'm the butler.
I'm
Ivan
trying to
is
prompt you,
my.
Ivan. I'm trying to prompt you.
Any other nominations?
Wow.
5, 4, 3.
Maga, we're both good, so I think
2.
this is a good execution.
One.
It's fine.
Iris
No, it's
is
completely
executed
fine. I'm
and
done.
dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
We were both sat there waiting, being like, "Is someone going to say it?"
Yeah. Right now, Ruth and Ellen should just be saying to Samantha, "You kill this person, and we'll kill that person, and we'll win." I don't know if that conversation's actually being had right now.
No,
but I guess
I'm
we're
not.
about to
I don't
find
know,
out.
but we'll find out. Yeah.
Let's get Ruth in here.
Hi.
Hello.
Milwaukee.
Okay, Milwaukee it is. Thank you. And
Moment of truth.
Hi. Okay, I think maybe Milwaukee is the other demon who didn't get the memo that I was being sent.
Wait, hang on a minute. Have they not let you in on the info?
I have no idea who's on my team. Nobody has told me anything. I have no idea. But social reading, I think Iris was probably the summoner who summoned me. Milwaukee is probably the other demon who Iris was trying to signal to both of us that we are demons to each other.
Okay.
Who's the third minion? Not Ellen, probably Alejo. That would make the Chef 2 make sense. Or Patters. So I could kill either Ruth or Ellen, but it's just a matter of... Man, yeah, it would have been a lot easier if anyone on the evil team had it to me yesterday. Let's kill Ruth.
Okay, Ruth it is. Thank you.
Bye.
Fuck's sake.
It's a good job we wrote Ruth first, isn't it? That is hilarious. I love everything about it. Okay, let's do this final day.
Patter's early star pass makes sense.
Good morning, everybody. Patter's early star pass unfortunately happened to both Milwaukee and Ruth last night. Say hello to the final day of the game.
Ooh, just before we do this, I'm going to ask all the live players, is it possible that good can win?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
I'm
Samantha?
good and I can vote, so...
Unless we have two... Unless we have two demons.
I
and a
selected Alejo.
No, doesn't work.
I just don't want to be in a
I
position
like
where
that.
we're just going to run the day.
If
for
there are
no
two
reason.
demons,
Cool
we
now.
still win it later.
Yeah, I was thinking two demons in the mastermind, but that has all three of us as
I'm
evil.
gonna
so
give
that
you
doesn't
guys 1 minute. If the game was over, then I would have announced the game was over.
Okay, well, the game was over
Okay,
yesterday,
Ben.
last game, and you didn't do that.
That's
So
not true. That's not true. No,
Specifically, the
that's
evil
not
team
true.
could fuck up last game
Yeah,
by not
the evil team
executing.
had to execute
Okay.
We did have to execute someone.
someone. Whether or not I announce the game over is based on fact, not my subjective opinion of who's winning.
I think
All three of
This
us
isn't
are
League
evil.
of
I could
Legends,
randomly nominate
Jojo.
my demon. You don't know.
I think debatable on that subject.
There's something to say, like, oh, you can just be like, hey, demon, who do you kill in the night? Do you guys nominate tomorrow? Dish, bash, bush.
Samantha, what
Whatever.
are you?
What's what?
Whatever.
What are you're the butler?
I'm the butler.
Okay.
Alejo,
my
what are
partner.
you, more importantly?
I'm the seamstress. Ruth and Iris are on
Okay.
the same team, but Ruth
I
is the
concede
reckless,
that me and
stuff
I.
like
me
that.
and
Iris was
might be
clearing
on the same
Malaki
team. But Malaki is
No,
not.
Iris
Malaki
was
Star
clearing
Pass
Samantha.
Malarkey's good.
to
'cause
Ellen, or Samantha was being cleared by Iris.
Nominations are open.
Do we think Malarkey's good? Because if so, it's just Samantha, right?
At what point?
I
would
don't think it's
we-
Samantha.
At what point
I
would
could
we know
believe it
Chef
in
two?
being
We-
Samantha
we
and
round
or
robin.
Ellen.
I will only be voting on Samantha. That's where I'm at.
It wasn't Samantha up until recently. Samantha might have gotten summoned.
That's what I'm thinking.
Malarkey, what was
Oh,
your last
shit.
answer?
Not how it works.
I have a fortune
No.
teller yes on Samantha and Ellen. I had a previous fortune teller no on Ellen and Ivan. I think
I-
Samantha would
Make
be
the
I-
argument that
Ellen
Ellen
could
could be
have
summoned.
as well.
I'm in the world right now where Malaki is evil. I think there's a real possibility that he star passed last night.
To who?
I don't like bonus.
Ellen.
He could
That's
also
the
I think
chef
that is
one.
the chef. I think that is the chef one. Ellen is trying
Malaki
to
Ellen's
make it
the
sound
chef
like a
one.
chef two.
Hmm.
After a potential summoning night, which I don't even think like works with the night deaths we've had.
Second call.
I
for
think it does if we
nominations.
have a gambler death.
The gambler died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works less with two deaths last night.
My problem for Ellen has differing information to me as the chef. There's a chef 1, then a chef 2.
Ellen,
my-
you definitely got a chef too.
Yes.
Okay.
That just like I was defending it because I thought Ellen might die, but now there's 3 players alive. Ellen has, as my understanding,
Still taken.
strictly bad information.
Yeah.
But if Iris is good, then I think
Final
I have to
call.
think it's Ellen.
Patters is evil.
I nominate Samantha.
Ellen, tell us why you've chosen Samantha.
I think for me the simplest world is if Malarkey's on the good team and has just got information that Samantha became the demon at some point. And it's this feels like the simplest world.
Samantha?
It is the simplest world in which you are not evil. But I just think that you are the demon right now, Ellen. I was cleared by early, I guess, fortune teller info that changed. I was cleared by empath info, even though I still kind of think Iris is evil. I am one of the 3 outsiders. I've been claiming that since day 1. I don't think that it makes sense to be a summoner game. I would recommend, if you're good, to not vote on this.
2 is the minimum.
Yeah, also 3 could be.
Malarkey's
either.
clearing Ellen, who's a chef 1. So
5 is enough, and I don't believe that can be beaten. It can be beaten if someone votes for themselves. Do we have any other nominations?
I don't think it makes sense for me to vote again.
there you go. Oh well, Ellen, you gonna vote for yourself?
Calling it then in
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Samantha is executed and dies. And the game is over.
Dun dun.
And I honestly cannot believe I am saying this. Honestly, I am fucking shocked. But the good team has won.
From the jaws of victory.
There were no jaws involved at all.
Right this time.
Right, listen to this, people. You're gonna like this. Alejo was the seamstress who got a yes between Ruth and Iris. Malarkey was the fortune teller who got a yes between Ellen and Samantha. Those were the only two good people alive 2 days ago. Everybody else was evil. You, of course, executed Iris, the assassin, who was responsible one of the 3 kills on the night of 3 deaths. The other one was, of course, Nikki's gamble.
Not you.
We had some evil players in this game. One of them was Ruth the Imp, who was our starting demon, sat next to Ellen the Summoner, who summoned Samantha into the imp.
No.
This
This
means that
Oh my god!
had the evil team going into last night, it had just any one of them simply said, "Hey Samantha, you kill Alejo, and Ruth will kill Malarkey, and we'll wake up with just evils left alive." They would have won, but no, that was not to be. So we poor Samantha had to spend the whole night going, well, I think Malarkey's my other evil player, so I'll kill Ruth.
Sorry,
That's how we ended on that very ridiculous final day. Aggie was the innkeeper who actually would have made Samantha drunk on her first night as an imp had Ruth not taken her out. Ivan, of course, was the fool. Patters was the chef with the 1. Maggot was the tinker who you killed on day 1. And Jojo was the mathematician. That was ridiculous.
Iris, I thought you were signaling to me that me and Malaki were both
I thought
demons.
Ellen was signaling to me to kill you. Ellen was like, going for you. I was like, oh, Samantha was not summoned because Ellen is nominating her.
No idea.
Did you start as a butler, yeah?
Yeah.
When you were the day you returned to the imp, was that when I had a private chat with you?
Yes.
Because you were panicking.
I had no idea what to do.
Wow.
Nobody was
in
telling
the
me
chat,
who
and then I
was
was in the chat.
That was such a good conversation to watch because you clearly didn't know who you should advocate for the death of. So you were just like, I don't know what's going on.
Ellen, I don't know anything. I don't know who you summoned. Don't vote for Samantha. Don't
Yeah.
vote her.
Sorry, I told
Ellen,
Ruth, and I
why
thought
did
Ruth
you
told
nominate
you it was just
Samantha?
Oh my god. Ruth
And you
did
made
not
such a
tell me.
compelling argument. Alright, folks, welcome back. We are into our second game of Binary Supernovae versus the Ballad of Seat 7. And this is the Ballad of Seat 7. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this one, it's a very simple rule with some very interesting ramifications. Seat 7 remains empty. You can see that it is indeed empty. Its choices are arbitrary. Once per game, the storyteller may speak on its behalf. So, Seat 7 has no player in it. We will essentially choose what Seat 7 does, and once per game we can step in and speak on Seat 7's behalf. The explanation for this script cautions storytellers against doing that too early. So it says, once per game, publicly or privately, you may speak for the seat. This can also be used to nominate a player. Beware of speaking for the seat too early, as in Clocktower anything can happen. So, yeah. There have been some changes since the last time this was run for folks who have seen this before. The explanation includes the statement that when the script was conceived, there was no thought of the script making it this far, and so they initially had a lot of interactions in there that were funny, but were not balanced. So they've used their changes to correct those. So Fangu's out and Imp is in. Pit Hag is out and Harpy is in. It minimises Virgin and Damsel shenanigans. Soldier's out and Monk is in. It reduces the possibility of having an immortal player, which of course can be quite bad. Washerwoman's out and Shugenja's in. Shugenja diversifies the type of information available. Fisherman out, Oracle in. Fisherman was quite redundant as the seat is already quite fisherman-like by nature. And Barbara has been removed for the aforementioned Pit Hag and Damsel shenanigans. And what has that been replaced by, though? Has it been replaced by anything? They haven't said. Well, you know what? That's fine. They don't want you to know. You got to guess. Okay, cool. Anything you want to add, Ed, before we run this setup?
No, let's do it.
All right, let's see what we get. No dashy boffin boom dandy drunk damsel. Oh, it's the damsel curse of the World Cup. It never
with
ends.
a boom dandy who doesn't care about kissing.
Mayor, balloonist, seamstress, oracle, dreamer, monk, farmer. I am happy to not have the balloonist add an extra outsider. Which means we throw Virgin on there as well for the drunk. And honestly, I think that's fine. We've got a no dashy for the poisoning. It's possible that the game will end quickly thanks to Boom Dandy. I don't hate any of that. I am almost tempted to remove Boom Dandy and add in a Scarlet Woman just so that it goes the distance. But then the Damsel is there.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to switch out Damsel for Saint for the same reason.
I mean, I think any of those are balanced setups. And, you know, if the boom goes boom early, then we can run again.
Yeah, we can run again. This is fine. We'll run it as is.
Right.
Let's pass these out. Seat 7 is the Damsel. Of course it is.
Epic. Absolutely epic.
That's brilliant. Actually, that's the one that's least likely to put its foot in its mouth, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, so our one claim as Seat 7 probably needs to be mid-late game, and it's going to be something that they don't think has been claimed, is the best bet here. Yeah, that Virgin placement, not good for Aggie, though.
Yes, yeah, not good at all for Aggie, but that's fine, that's okay. What we can do is we can give... What can we give Aggie that's going to help her with that?
I mean, we can give her an outsider. Sorry, as in, we can give her an outsider bluff, which she can claim, and therefore any no dash poison would be going through.
We could give her the Recluse's ability, which enables us to register as a minion for the Dreamer and for the Balloonist. Might not. Will that help though?
No, I mean, there's not.
We need a drunk as well, so we could make Malarkey the drunk, and if Malarkey picks Aggie, we show a minion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, making Malarkey the drunk with the intent of mostly giving decent information, but giving bad info on Aggie is quite useful. It's whether that's going to be trusted. I think the Virgin thing's going to be a problem either way, but I suppose there is drunk on the script. And they're not going to know where that is. Although the evil team might.
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. We can choose for Malarkey to be the drunk, and we can give Aggie the librarian ability via Boffin, and tell her that either Malarkey or Ivan is the drunk. Which could give her an opportunity to utilise Malarkey to that end if Malarkey comes out.
Yeah, but hear me out. I think socially it's more useful if we give Dave as the wrong ping. For Aggie, because otherwise this could go very, very quickly if the Virgin gets nominated by someone they
good
trust.
call. Yeah, because Aggie could then say, "Hey, I think you might be the drunk,"
without knowing Virgin. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down for that. All right. Cool. Any other setup? Don't think so, except for bluffs.
No. Yeah, just bluffs.
So let's give Librarian, Fortune Teller, and Recluse. Those all seem pretty fair. And we are ready to go. Let's do this. Okay, there's no philosopher worries here, so let's send out our minion and demon info. Alright. Turn these tunes down ever so slightly, just a little touch. Cool. Okay, so Boffin first. So let's get. Do you want to go tell Ivan and I'll tell Aggie?
Yeah, we're going Librarian, yeah.
Yep. This will require Aggie to actually pick up.
Online.
I am repeatedly requesting a chat with someone and they're not picking up. Please focus.
There's no one in that seat.
Hello.
Hey! I thought I already had all my info, sorry.
You need more info, and in this case the info is that your Boffin has given you the Librarian's ability.
Oh, okay, and you gave me Librarian in my bluffs as well.
I did, yes, so there you go.
Fair enough, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I get the Librarian for now?
You will at the Librarian's point in the night order, which is soon. Yeah, now, why not? We'll give you now. Okay, you learn that either Dave or Malarkey is the drunk?
Dave and Malarkey drunk. All right, fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
I've pinged the minions about the
damsel. Okay, cool. All right, we are over to our dreamer now. We're going to give Malarkey correct info for a bit, unless he picks Aggie, in which case... I mean, I guess in which case we'll show Librarian or... Oh, hang on, Aggie wants us to talk. What can I do for you, Aggie?
Do I not learn who my boffin is?
No, it's not a part of the boffin's ability that you know who the boffin is.
Oh, I thought you usually woke us up.
You can wake them together, or you can wake them separately. In this case, we chose to wake you separately.
Okay, making things hard again. All right, thank you.
I'll give you a clue. As I say, it's one of two people. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Malarkey picks Aggie, we will show Librarian or Harpy or something, right?
Harpy.
If Malarkey picks anyone else, we'll probably show the Truth or Demon. If Malarkey picks an outsider, we'll show a random bluff or demon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get him in here. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to pick?
I think the only logical choice here is seat 7.
Okay. All right.
I could see this coming. As soon as Malarkey pulled Dreamer, I was like, Malarkey's picking fucking 7, isn't he?
Okay.
I get something from it, and maybe it'll be helpful, and maybe I get shown something where I'm like, this is fine.
Okay. Well, you choose seat 7, and you learn that they are either Shugenja or Boom Dandy.
That's fine, but just don't execute them. This is great. Thank you.
Put me on a spot there, but I feel like that was a nice, not terrible. Because if we told him the truth, then he might tell a minion, which would be bad.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I'd have maybe done is given one of the other 2 Demon Blasts that isn't the ability that Aggie's getting. Because there's no harm in a seat 7 notional double claim, especially when the minions are both used, right? Like, Ivan doesn't mind getting executed because the Librarian ability is done. Raj wants to be executed, but like I think the Shugenja is also fun, especially because it's out of play and they'll be down there.
And it because we've planted Shugenja, that's something that we can really do something weird with down the line, because a damsel would choose something not too damaging and then just stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Nick Page Patters.
Yeah. Hello, Patters.
Who is Patters?
I'm looking forward to... Okay, I'm disappointed in the lack of impersonation.
Thank you. I am Nicolas Cage. What would you like from me?
Would you like to use your ability, Nicholas?
Like in the movie Independence Day. No, that's not the right one. Who cares? I will wait for the right time to steal the independence document from America.
Oh yeah, Independence Day. Jesus Christ. Okay. Shall we show...
Extreme man on an absolute roll.
Shall we send Jojo to Dave to really sell the possibility of an outsider?
Yeah, I mean, doing Dave then Malarkey here is actually quite a good pairing. Or yeah, Dave then Malarkey is good, I think.
Or Dave then a minion is also an option. Because the minion's going to claim townsfolk, right? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So, no. Going to move our little thingies over there. All right, cool. Let's get Jojo in. Hello. You learn that Dave exists.
No comment, boss. That'll do.
Yeah, we're good, right? That's everything.
Mm-hmm. Party time.
Sick. Okay, cool. Here we go. The Ballad of Seat 7 begins. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Ballad of Seat 7. Truly a somber piece, if ever there was one. Don't try and talk to Seat 7. They're a bit weird. They don't say things. So, yeah, good luck with that.
I'd like to talk to Seat 7 and get my bluffs.
Can you talk to seat 7?
Are you?
Oh wow. Okay. And I'm a Nodashi.
Okay, cool. You're poisoning seat 7. I'm gonna probably just nominate seat 7 every day with some random bullshit until they kill me.
You can try. You could possibly also claim Librarian. That's what the boffin gave me, so I imagine Ivan is a boffin, and Malaki or Dave are drunk. So I would like to convince Dave that he's probably drunk, and seat 7 might be a Nodashi poisoning him through me, because I'm obviously a recluse.
Okay, you're going recluse. What do you want me to give to Ivan?
Fortune teller.
Yeah, that works. So he must be boffin. Cool. We're organized. I can try to not die for a while if you want me to play this straight.
Yeah, you can definitely try that.
Okay, we'll see. Malaki's gonna join us. Hello.
Hey, Malaki! We were just talking about you.
I was just sat in town and I was like, oh, it's just me in seat 7 now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yo, that's right. We have an odd number. Sorry.
Yeah, so I just thought, well, who looks interesting? And it was you two.
We are the most interesting people in this room.
Right,
not just because
shall
you're right at the top of the grid.
Shall we tell Malaki what do you know about him?
Fine. Hey, Malaki, what token did you see? I'm confirming you.
I mean, that's not how this works.
Okay, I'm gonna close my ears. You tell Aggie, and then it's the same thing that I told Aggie, then we're good.
You have headphones in, Raj. I'm not stupid.
I know. So you know headphones.
And also, that's how you close your ears.
I have big ears.
What? I'm not going to tell you the truth. I'm going to say I'm the Oracle.
I couldn't hear you. So then Aggie knows. Well, I saw you as the drunk. I'm the librarian.
That's fine.
What token did you see? I actually didn't hear you.
Malaki said Oracle, but we
Oh,
didn't.
okay. Well, this works. Okay, here's what we do. If I die and you get a 1, then you know that you are the drunk. Therefore, I was good.
And Aggie is claiming...
I'm a recluse, so... Who knows what you would get from me?
I told her librarian when I got here. She said, did you see me? I said, no. And then I gave her a look, and she said she's the recluse.
Okay. This is fine. Let's just... kill everyone else, because we're all good characters.
That works.
What? What do you mean, me too?
Yeah, it's great. I'll claim that too. That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
What?
Yeah, good. It's double claim. We could roll swap. You could be Oracle, I'll be Oracle if you want.
But...
You got it, mate.
Sure?
Okay. Brilliant.
Okay.
Just between us, yeah? Just our little secret. Okay. Love that. Thanks, Malachi.
I don't know what just happened.
Okay, right. Good luck.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
I will tell you that I am the seamstress who has not used it.
All right. Well, then the monk can protect you until
I agree. That'd be great.
you use it.
That would be a very good idea.
Have you
I have to.
understood
I
that?
have to leave immediately. Sorry.
Which is definitely not
Oh.
me.
Goodbye. He's a very busy
season
man.
1 of South Park level animation that he's going to go in there.
I mean, he's a very busy man. He's Nick Cage.
He's Nick Cage, yeah. It's got a lot of movies coming up. Jojo, I am a top 4.
No, I know what you are, Iris.
No, you're not. You don't know shit. What?
I know exactly what you are.
Why?
What are they?
Iris is the saint.
No, I am not the saint. I claim townsfolk to Alejo.
Uh-huh.
You claimed a specific townsfolk to me.
Yes.
And
that
definitely
is
not
what
anything other than the townsfolk.
I am not the saint. You do not have to take my not giving you a claim as me counterclaiming you. I am not the saint.
But it seems like you're counterclaiming me.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Let's just cut this. I'm not an outsider of any kind as far as
But also, Jojo, if you think that Iris is the saint, that means that you're not the saint.
I am not the saint, correct.
What are you?
I'm not the saint.
Why? We are such good friends. All of us. Man, we're great at this game.
It's quite impossible for us to get a hard claim out of each other. Fine, I'll tell you. I'm the balloonist.
Okay. The balloonist. I am the Shugenja.
Okay.
Or if you're, if you're wanting to get a kill sunk on you, obviously claim something else. But if you want to stay alive, feel free to use that as like a bluff or put it in your 3s to make people a bit wary.
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
Yep. But
All right, cool. Thanks, Layla. Good luck.
in every sense, the Oracle. Great. Okay, lovely. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Love
That's
that.
great.
Thanks. All right, bye.
Farmer.
Yes.
Okay, I'm the dreamer.
Okay.
Want to swap?
What do you mean swap?
Whatever. You give out my info, and then you get killed in the night, and it works out.
Oh, that's fine with me. Yes.
Okay.
What did you receive last night?
Seat 7 is either the damsel.
Oh,
or the
you
scarlet.
boring bastard!
What? Why would I not
You
do
pick
that?
you. Oh my! I'm killing you. I'm gonna kill you first. I'm the demon. I'm killing
No, I'm the dreamer. I'm useful.
What
for
did you
the
What did
team.
you see? What did you see? Seat 7 as?
Damsel and Scarlet Woman.
They're not the fucking damsel.
Okay, then they're the Scarlet Woman.
Fine, we kill them last. Done. All right, I'm gonna lie about this. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
And I'm the
thank you. Bye.
I can prove it, unless, you're the Nodashi poisoning me, which would be very funny.
You could prove it, but I'll tell you now, I've spoken to a librarian and you're in a drunk pig.
I hate that. We should probably kill that librarian.
We can try! I'll tell you Raj is the librarian.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. All right, well, that's fine. Well, thank you very much.
Just so you know, if your virgin powers don't work, it might be because of the booze.
All right, well, I guess
I'm
we'll
the
find out. Let's
recluse.
just...
I don't know if I said it, I'm the recluse.
Okay. Oh, if you're the recluse, that's
So I'm not gonna be nominating you.
I do it as evil. It helps cover my tracks.
Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, nominations, should you choose to make them, are open.
Right, I'll have to get a hard claim tomorrow.
I guess so. Do I feel like I did honor my side of the bargain?
I didn't hear you. I left.
They're not
Dave,
jumping at once.
do you think...
Also, Patters isn't in this game.
Do you know what, Dave? I'll send you a message.
Sure.
Patter's left. We have this Nicolas Cage guy.
All right, I'll start. Raj nominates seat 7.
Raj, tell us why you want to execute seat 7.
I've heard of really trustworthy dreamer info, and I think seat 7 would be a good execution for town.
Okay. Seat 7's not going to respond, so we're going to run that. 6 votes required.
Partner, I've been whispering sweet nothings into seat 7's ear, and they've not been responding, and I've
Yeah, it's dodgy.
I don't think that's possible.
I
I don't
fine
think
with
the
in a
evidence is-
Glaswegian accent, is there actually any sweet nothings?
5 not enough. Seat 7 breathes a sigh of relief.
I nominate Malachi. Malachi.
Jojo
Malachi.
Nominated Malachi. Tell us why.
Malachi, they threw up a vote on seat 7, and seat 7 is my best friend. And also, I'm a Shugenja pointing clockwise, so.
Okay, Malachi.
That's a double claim, actually. So, I don't trust you.
Is there a pixie on the script? Nope.
We're
I'll kill
looking
him.
for 6.
No say to Novus either.
Well, Jojo, you could've
Jojo,
said
I'm
the
your
other.
double claim. I'm your double claim.
I thought you were the other double claim.
No.
So there is no double claim, is what I'm hearing.
No, I'm in a
Wasn't
double claim
enough.
with you, Jojo.
What?
Nominate Nicolas Cage.
Malachi nominates Nicholas. Tell us why.
That's not what Nicholas told me.
Because I heard that Nicholas was evil, and so we should kill them. Apparently they were selling arms in some sort of arms race type deal. They've stolen things in the past. It's not
Okay.
good. Get rid of them.
Nicholas, not content with having just 2 of their own arms, are selling arms to other people. Tell us why, Nicholas.
They say evil prevails when good men fail to act. What they ought to say is evil prevails. Don't vote on me.
How many of these quotes have you got, Nicholas?
I mean, he's had quite a long career, Ivan, so he could probably keep this going for a while. So, 6 votes required.
Start from the beginning.
Adams, didn't you claim to me something that isn't what my role in private?
I lied.
Oh,
Batters.
fuck you.
Batters. I mean,
Also, who's
Patters.
Patters?
Why in this game?
Nicholas, when you die, you need to scream, "Not the bees, no!"
Not
Well,
I regret nominating
Malachi-
them now.
Malachi nominates Malaki.
Malachi nominates Malaki. Tell us why.
In a double claim with 2 different people, and also probably Shugenja pointing at them.
Malaki?
I'm not quite sure how this works. I'm good, and I'm not in a double claim. I just lied, as with every other game I've played.
Okay, 6 votes required.
I even tried to nominate a virgin.
You can still nominate a virgin.
I can't because I nominated Nicolas Cage.
Well, if you
6 is
live.
enough.
Sounds like you didn't
You
really
know
try that
anything
hard.
about
then.
Nicolas Cage, you know Nicolas Cage is not a virgin.
Yeah, but in this
Malaki,
game
how-
they can pull the token.
How
Malaki
powerful is your role?
nominated. Malaki already
My
nominated.
role
Oh, you
is
already nominated?
either really powerful or the drug. There is no middle ground.
Oh. Okay, I'm putting the mirror token down on Malaki.
Malaki about to die in 5, 4.
I'll nominate Raj.
Dave, tell us why you've nominated Raj.
I heard that he's a role that might be okay to die.
Raj?
I'm the virgin, Dave.
Right.
Interesting.
Oh, cripes.
7 required.
Sure you are. That's one
He's
of my
a virgin,
demon bluffs.
I am.
I think it's just Raj doing Raj things. I don't think
5's not enough.
Raj is actually claiming
Any other
virgin.
nominations? Five, 4, 3.
I'll nominate Dave.
Alejo, tell us why you've nominated Dave.
Interesting. No further accusation, Your Honor.
Dave, you've been accused of being interesting. How do you plead?
It is interesting because I am the virgin. So, yeah, Aleo, you should be dead.
7 to die, 6 to tie.
Fuck.
I kind of believe Alejo. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
8 is enough.
That was not good.
I probably wouldn't have voted on that had I known
Huh.
that Nick and Alejo would.
I wonder if maybe I'm actually the virgin.
I'll nominate Alejo.
Aggie, tell us why you've chosen Alejo.
I don't think we're gonna get 9 votes, but just in case somebody says, hey, Evil definitely voted for that because they've got 8. There are other reasons why Dave the Virgin might not have procced, but maybe Alejo is just evil.
Alejo, can I give you my defense?
No. The Nicholas's Cage. In fact, you know what? Actually, yeah, I would like to pass my defense to Lyra, please.
What did I do?
Quote your glasses, Lyra.
Yay!
Okay, there we go. Defense has been had. 9 votes required.
I'm very unlikely to vote on Alejo. But I also think Dave is good.
I
It's
think
fine,
we,
I'm the boom
if
dandy.
my maths is right, we can only get 9 if seat 7 is evil and the entire good team votes on Alejo.
4's not enough. Dave about to die in 5.
Okay, so now
It's
that I
interesting
don't have
because
to use...
I didn't out tell Alejo that I was the virgin, so.
I don't have to use...
I told Alejo. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah,
Two.
so I think
Alejo claimed the top 4, and I was like, you
One.
should nominate Dave.
Dave is executed and dies. Good night, everybody. One thing we should probably discuss at some point tonight, Ed, is who we're going to leave alive in a Boom Dandy execution scenario.
Yeah. Let's do it at the end of the night after Aggie's killed. The thing I'm finding quite entertaining so far is Ivan is hard claiming Oracle, Malachi the farmer is hard claiming Oracle, and Lyra is claiming anything but Oracle. So
Yeah,
we
that's
are
brilliant.
rolling.
Are we going to show Lyra a 1? I'm tempted to, but it might be a little too on the nose.
I think we see who else dies, and I would be tempted, depending.
Okay.
Though.
Well, let's get Alejo in here.
Hello.
Hello. Who would you like to protect?
I would like to offer the gift of Jesus to Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nicholas it is, thank you. Cool.
I already
alright.
had it open as soon as he said the name of Jesus. I was just like, they're just going to pick Baz here or Nicolas Cage. They're always going to do it.
Yep. Alright, let's get Aggie.
Huh?
Okay, Aggie, how do you feel this is going?
I have no clue. Brad himself sufficiently suspicious, I think, so we'll see if he manages to blow up. Meanwhile, I think I would like to not nominate, not execute, kill in the night. Alejo. Alejo's gonna die.
Okay, Alejo it is, thank you.
Thank you.
Interesting choice. I mean, Alejo was inherently, A, inherently suspicious for nominating the Virgin, and B, a potential no-dashi candidate. So that I'm not sure the logic behind that, but I'm sure Aggie knows what she's doing.
This is definitely more of an excuse to give a 1, though. If Alejo, like, this is a star pass, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is the world.
entirely possible. Or a Vigor-killed minion.
Yes.
Okay, so we are now over to our Dreamer. I'm in here. Hello.
Hello, can I check Jojo, please?
Jojo, and you learn either Balloonist or Vigor Mortis.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No worries. So a little bit of truth there, and then probably a little bit of lie tomorrow night.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
Nicolas Cage, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oracle and Nicolas Cage, yeah.
Oracle. So what are we doing? We should give a 1 now, right? Now that both Dave
I think
and
we should
Alejo
give a
did.
1. Both
Yeah.
the Nominator and the Virgin are dead. Like, this is, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Lyra. You'll be probably surprised to learn that there is one dead evil player.
Ooh, that's exciting. All right, thank you so much.
Enjoy. Okay. Splatters. Okay, Klaus. What's it going to be? Do you want to use it?
Sorry, I won't reply to my actual. It has to be my actual name.
Yeah, Klaus. It's like the Germanization of Nicholas, isn't it?
Is it?
I call Nicky Klaus all the time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Come on,
very
Nicholas.
importantly-
Don't you know the history of your own name?
He's American. Do you think he knows? Anyway.
Americans are obsessed with heritage. If this was a real conversation with Nicolas Cage, he'd be telling us about how he's 1/16th German or something. Anyway,
No.
what do you want to do, Paz?
No. How dare you insult me in this medium?
Mate, that was optimal.
Okay, what are we going to tell Jojo? I think we probably send him to Ivan.
Yeah, I can see an argument for. Yeah, because otherwise we are just doing the librarian info. So yeah, Ivan or Raj? Ivan probably, because Raj is trying to be sus. So yeah, Ivan.
Yeah, I think Ivan's the right call here because it's useful information, but it also doesn't give away the no-dashi. Right, let's get Jojo in here.
What's up?
Hello! You learn that Ivan is a different character type to Dave.
Okay, maybe Dave's the drunk, and all right, let's see what happens.
In a biddle. Okay. And I think that is our lot for tonight, unless I'm mistaken, Ed.
Yeah, that's the lot.
Cool. Alright, let's do it.
Do it. Kill him.
Do it. Do it. Alejo died.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think Alejo's a demon.
That was a star
you
pass,
could be the imp, yeah.
Oh, and no, Alejo's just a bigger killed minion.
Also true.
Oh, there's a figure
Yeah.
on the script.
I wasted the Virgin's ability that I'm sat next to.
Anymore?
No, I'm the balloonist, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm the dreamer. I dreamt you was the balloonist.
Alright. I do have a Shugenja, and it is your neighbor, and it is pointing at you. So
Yeah, I know, but I checked seat 7.
Okay, what'd you get?
191. Shigenja or Boom Dandy?
So they're the
So if
boom
Iris is
binders.
claiming Shigenja, it's either a bluff that I was shown,
Mhm.
thinking it would be given to seat 7, and therefore basically, with my information, we don't execute seat 7 ever because they're either the Boom Danny or the Shigenja.
M can star pass, but yeah, that's the only reason. All right.
But if Iris is claiming Shigenja, then she's either in a double
I
claim.
mean, Malachi was very happy to push it on you, so Malachi could easily be the other person in the.
Lyra still claiming the same thing.
A drunk ping, or is that made up?
I'm the dreamer who saw you as the drunk. Yes.
That is what
You
Raj
did
just
not.
told me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is what
I
Raj
hate
just
that
told
so
me.
much.
He told me drunk or boffin.
When either of those worlds, I'm definitely. Oh, I hate that, Raj. Really?
I'm sorry. I can
Oh.
only
To
tell
be
you.
fair,
I was
think
actually
Alejo was good.
considering just nominating myself there at the end because I was like, I feel like we're just gonna kill a good player, and then Alejo jumped in there and nominated me, and I was like, that's interesting. I did not tell Alejo that it was a virgin, but I
Alejo
guess
was told through JoJo. JoJo
Yeah.
told me and Alejo. I didn't think they were gonna do that, so I wasn't worried about it. But I think Alejo is good because of social reads right now. I don't know.
I mean,
What are
Alejo's
you,
either
Iris?
good or a.
I am not an information role.
Huh. That narrows it down to
A couple people. I
Monk?
have told people.
Farmer?
I've told people that I am an information role, but that is not true. I am not the Shigenja.
Okay. All right. This is illuminating. All right.
And I'm 3 away. So
But I
if
think
Jojo got clockwise, then it would have to be Malachi or oh, excuse
I'm
me, or
pointing
you
to
or
Iris.
Iris. So are we going after Iris then?
Well, there's an oracle with a 0, so
I'm the farmer.
oh, well that's useful.
That's what I was saying. I need to know specifically. I need to die and my ability not work for in order to.
Yeah, and I was telling the truth. I'd learn information later whether or not another good player nominated
Oh,
me.
that's so sad. Oh,
Uh.
wait, well, did we just think Alejo was a vigor killed minion?
It is possible. I have been told that I was dreamt as the drunk. I don't know if I believe that or not, but that's what I've got.
They're publicly claiming monk and said it's either them, Iris, or Jojo is the monk. And it's like, why would you then nominate someone that you said basically outed themselves as the virgin?
As the virgin, yeah. Which I didn't, but I guess JoJo outed my role to Iris and
Alejo could be good, but they've not done a very good job at making us being able to trust them so far. So that's unfortunate.
From my perspective, I would have much rather nominated myself if there's a possibility that I'm the drunk, because at least I would know, right? Like it would tell me, like, hey,
Yeah,
you
that
can
you're
just change
either
my
the drunk
token.
or you're poisoned in some way, and that tells you so much information.
But
Jojo
Aleo kind of
thinks
jumped
that
in
there
there,
was a
which is why I
left-
thought he was evil.
Yeah, Jojo thinks there was a left off of Malaki yesterday. I probably think that's the
Yeah.
best way to go at this
Hey,
point.
so that who's okay? So is there an actual Shigenja? Because I have Malaki and JoJo saying Shigenja, but you're saying you're
So
a fake Shigenja.
I definitely inspired JoJo to claim Shigenja in that direction because we are sort of like in the same configuration.
Okay.
JoJo's not the Shigenja. I'm not the Shigenja.
So is
Malaki,
Malaki
I don't know.
the Shigenja?
I don't know. I have no idea. He hasn't told me. If he's pointing towards me, I don't know. He didn't try to get me killed, so I'm confused. If he is pointing towards... That tells me he's probably pointing towards you, if he is the Shigenja, which I'm not sure, I believe.
Okay.
Ivan, we didn't catch up!
Alright, guys, I
Oh,
distracted
that's
Raj
actually on the script! Jojo, I thought you were pulling my leg!
Welcome back, everyone.
I only
And
tell the
Jojo,
truth,
please
Aggie.
leave Aggie's legs alone. There are 10 players alive, 5 votes required, nominations are open.
Lyra would like to nominate seat 7, please.
Lyra, why have you nominated Jojo's best mate?
Sorry, Jojo, but your best mate tried to convince me while we were alone in town that Wicker Man was the best Nick Cage film, and I can't be standing those lies.
I sincerely hope that is how Seat 7 chose to use their one.
Yeah. Which would objectively prove that Seat 7 was drunk. 5 votes required.
Quite a good reason not to do this, I would say.
I think this is a.
There's no good reason to kill Seat 7, I think.
Seat 7 is the boom. It's fine.
Seat 7 is a nuisance.
I'd like to know that they're not a Nodashi.
4's not enough.
They have been dreamed as not the Nodashi.
Okay.
Yeah, they were dreamed as a minion.
Cool. In which case,
I'll nominate Malachi.
Jojo, why do you want to kill Malachi?
I didn't like how they pushed onto Malaki, and then my chat with Malaki today was very productive, and I think that Malaki's good, so that just leaves Malachi as my evil candidate.
Malachi?
Apparently, one, Jojo, the real Shugenja that you've been talking to has been giving you false information. Two, the only reason why I was pushing against Malaki was because in my head, I thought you were the actual Shugenja and Malaki was double claiming, and I wanted to kill one of y'all, but it turns out that you also lied. So
yes, neither of us are the Shugenja.
I'm just in a valley of lies for whatever reason, and everyone wants to go after me, even though I have nothing to go
Maybe
on.
we should kill Iris.
I admitted this to Malachi. Sorry, I admitted this to Malachi. I'm not trying to hide. I lied about Shugenja.
Someone should make a custom general script
tell
for
you
when
tomorrow.
Malaki,
I'm not
Malachi,
gonna
and
say it.
Malashan are all in the game, and it can only be played with those 3 in the game.
Just put in Hell's Librarian.
Wrong, someone dies.
Okay, 5 votes required.
I corrected myself mid-sentence.
I'll
I
let you
will
know, I can
point out.
vote. So you don't have voice of dead vote? Okay.
There's no Shugenja information as far as I'm aware.
High five.
What she said.
4's not enough?
Malachi. I was never gonna get right.
I'll nominate Iris.
Malaki, tell us why you've nommed Iris.
That's a Shugenja pointing at Iris, apparently.
Iris?
Well, it's not you and it's not Jojo. I'm sorry I lied about Shugenja. But to be fair, it was very funny.
We're looking for 5.
I wish there was a cannibal in the script.
Is there?
I'm the cannibal.
Oh, cannibal.
That is a lift and a half, I will
5.
say. That's
A lift from who to where?
from Lyra. Both
Not
Lyra
on the
and
block.
Malachi put their hands up in the middle of that boat.
Like many things that are lifted, it was lifted from the floor.
I want to state a thing here. Historically, when no one gets the block early, an evil player gets one block later. So, if anything,
I hear you, but I think Iris is good.
then I'll nominate Ivan.
What are you on about?
That's a good call. Good call.
Nicholas, why have you nominated Ivan?
If I was as good, we should all vote. You know what they say? There are 2 tragedies in life. Well, one is not getting what you want. The other is getting it.
Ivan?
I was about to defend myself with a really compelling defense, but that's just beautiful, mate.
Raj, will you vote for me?
6 is required.
I hope you're voting for me too.
High five.
The correct term is bandwagoned. I was bandwagoned. 2
Well, it's
people
not
put
enough.
their hands up who did not signal it beforehand. I nominate Lyra.
Iris, tell us why you've chosen Lyra.
I'm a genuinely useful townsfolk, and Lyra put her hand up way late in accordance with Malachi to put me on the block, barely. It was not a lift, I acknowledge this. I am good, I will help you.
Lyra?
Due to the more restrictive abilities of the application that we are using on this fine internet, I was incapable of voting while I was typing a message to Jojo when they were asking what my claim was. So, that's why I voted late.
Okay.
The case
Damn.
rests.
I think that's actually a perfect simulation of real life. You were busy sending someone a text and didn't realise the votes were
Exactly,
going
I had
around.
to put my phone in my pocket.
6 required. Not on the
I'd
clock
still
tower. Join in
like
at BOTC.
to tie. So I'm gonna vote.
Dave, Leho, do you guys want to vote?
Oh,
Okay,
well,
your
I
hand
think-
went up quite late then.
Just let Lyra tie it. Lyra, tie it. Lyra, tie it. Tie it.
Oh,
Tie it.
oh,
Tie
oh,
it.
tie it.
Ah.
Four's not enough. Iris about
Seat
to
7,
die.
you motherfucker.
If you want to sway the vote, I need to be the last person.
I'm the mayor. I don't think evil can kill me. I am.
Someone nominate me, then I'll tie it.
I nominate Patters.
Who?
Oh,
Tell us
no.
why.
Sorry,
Sorry, rerun the vote. Ben,
Nicolas
please.
Cage.
Okay, tell us why you've nominated Nicholas.
Thank you. If we do have a mayor, I'd love to see it. I'll start the chant now. We've got a few days to build up.
Mayo win. Mayo win. Mayo run the vote.
Sorry, which film was that?
It's the Mayo win. Mayo win vote.
I'd really love to just tie off Iris. At
Well,
the very
it doesn't
least.
look good for you, Iris.
If all the dead players want this, why can't we do
I
this?
tried.
Sorry.
Nicholas Cage,
That
my
left was
fucking hero.
ridiculous.
You just have to do that again in Final 3.
I am
Any
the
other
mayor.
nominations?
I will give you
I
an
think we
extra
should skip
win.
the
That is
day.
not useful.
Let's kill Iris's neighbors, and then we know there's no Nodashi poison. there.
Yes.
5.
Well, not Raj.
Four.
Not
I'll
Raj.
nominate Raj.
Let's not
Dave,
kill
please.
Raj.
Aggie,
Poison there.
tell us why you have nominated Raj.
Because I didn't hear Iris saying not Raj, and I believe Dave's. Am I pointing in the right direction? I believe what Dave just said. So yeah, if not Iris, then that Shugenja might be pointing at Raj.
Raj?
Now, I heard Nicolas Cage say earlier that it's usually later in the day that we kill evils by accident. But in this case, we are not. So I would implore all of us, let's just keep tying and get that mayor win.
Okay.
6 to die, 5 to tie.
It's a Mayo win on Dave.
Mayo win on Dave 2. Mayo win on Dave 2.
May win.
Mayo win.
If Raj
I'll
should
do
know
the
that,
face.
there never be.
Iris, it's up to you. It's up to you, Iris.
No,
All right.
I'm not killing Raj.
Yay!
End of the day in
Oh,
5,
Raj is also
Four.
Raj.
3,
I think it'd be fun to kill
2,
Aggie.
1. No executions today. Everyone goes to sleep. Seven nominations.
Nothing useful.
Okay, let's get Aggie in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I think I'll go for Malachi.
Okay. Malachi it is, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is interesting. I think that now that Iris has claimed mayor, she's a good candidate for becoming a farmer. Because it's not an auto win in Final 3 if people believe her, and Aggie can kill her, and we could possibly make Seat 7 the new farmer. Seat 7's also a good option for farmer, because it means we can privately tell Malachi that Seat 7 used to be the damsel, but they're now the farmer, which is pretty useful info for the good team.
Yeah, we can also jump to Lyra, which takes out a source of poisoned information, which is going to be not helping them.
Yeah.
And it's going to give them a clue that either Seat 7 or Aggie is potentially a no-dashi if Lyra gets killed in the night and they don't jump. I mean, there's a campaign in chat for Seat 7.
I mean, Seat 7 would be interesting because it would mean we'd get to have a private chat with Malachi. But we would also be able to out that Seat 7 was a starting damsel, which would make Malarkey look dodgy.
Yeah, the problem if we do Seat 7 is that Lyra gets sobered up and gets good information. When Lyra out's going from a 1 to a 0, they kill Aggie because Seat 7
Yeah,
has
that is a
told
problem.
Malachi.
For that reason, we basically can't do Seat 7.
Yeah.
I think Iris is the right choice here. Honestly,
Okay.
out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, if we did Seat 7, it would be the end of the evil team. Okay, let's get Iris in here. Hello.
Hello?
You are the farmer. You are good.
No.
What's the matter? Don't you want to be confirmed, Iris? I thought that's what you wanted.
win. Mayo win.
Ed, how dare you? I'm so offended.
I'm helping.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I really hope Malarkey picks Iris now because we're going to say mayor or a demon, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, Mayor or no dashi is absolutely the call here.
Okay, let's get Malarkey in here. Hello.
Good evening. Can I check Ivan, please?
Ivan, and you learn either Fortune Teller or Scarlet Woman.
Scarlet Woman. Then can you...
I have no idea what Ivan's bluffing, but that seems to be the remaining bluff because Aggie's going Recluse.
Oh, I put a note. There's a custom note on him saying FT.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That was just pure storyteller instincts right there.
Yeah,
Okay. Lyra still gets a 1 because why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And we'll do that, and then we'll worry about JoJo.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, you learn a 1.
Ooh. Things are getting interesting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I think we probably send JoJo to Raj now. No, we can't send JoJo to Raj. What am I talking about? I think we send JoJo to either Seat 7 or Lyra then.
Yeah, I think there's fun about. I think there's interesting about doing Lyra and then Malarkey if JoJo's still alive.
Yeah,
because they do need to start realizing that there's potentially a drunk out there, and depends how actively Aggie's pushing it.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, so Lyra up next then.
Lyra first, yeah.
Hello.
You learn that Lyra is a different character type to your previously known player, Ivan.
Oh, motherfucker. Alright.
That's right, Lyra's the motherfucker. It's a new character. It's going to be on the carousel, guys. Okay, are we ready? I think that's everything, isn't it?
Oh, we still need to wake up Batters, but he's going to say no.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, come on then.
Hello. No, thank you. My hair got bigger. Bye.
Bye. I accidentally inserted some ads on YouTube there, so if you are a YouTube viewer who is returning from an ad break, that is the pattern said no, as we predicted. All right, ready, Ed?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of One Direction. Thanks
I'm a
very much.
big fan of Malachi dying in the night.
Yay!
Okay.
My
Star
friend!
Pass.
Why are we excited, Lyra?
Fucking farmer. I
Well,
am
you
the
know-
fucking farmer. And I do not want to be. I do not wish to be. In any capacity do I want to be the fucking farmer right now.
Well, too bad.
Well then, just practice
Why
celibacy,
would-
Iris. Problem solved.
Why would you do this to me? Why would you
Hold on.
voluntarily do this to
What
me?
do you mean?
It
What do you mean?
definitely your fault.
How? In what world is it my fault?
You persuaded Ben to get me.
Okay, Ben, can you testify that I said anything about who I wanted a farmer to be?
Well, what I can say is
I am the virgin. Yes, that's
Okay,
true.
I was pretty sure you were the virgin, so that's really not relevant as much. But
It was weird that Alejo
died right after, right?
But yeah, but like, okay, there's too many weird things that are happening in this game. So I feel like people are like, it's Nodashi and tunneling on that, but I don't really think we should tunnel on that just yet. If it's Vigor Mortis, then I think Ivan's probably the demon that killed Alejo. Ivan's claiming to have information that paints Alejo as good.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Let's say Ivan's the demon.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Ivan kill Alejo, who is probably our next best execution?
If he's the Vigor Mortis, then
yes, I agree. Then I'm
kills
poisoned.
Alejo, and then could be.
I
Boffin,
would have to
could
be
Healthy.
poisoned, or Aggie is poisoned. So
Yeah, well, Aggie is claiming to be an outsider, so
and Seat
that's-
7 is poisoned, much worse actually.
Yeah,
We'll never know. What outsider? Sorry, what outsider is Aggie claiming to be?
Aggie's claiming to be the recluse, and Ivan's claiming to have information that paints Aggie as good. So, I feel
strange.
like that's an odd. It's an odd choice. So I was like, huh, okay. I mean, it's possible, but I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know.
I am a
Something's not
hard
adding.
reading you as good. I think
What are you?
a good character.
You're
that
reading me
we
as
should-
hard good, and won't tell me what you are. What are you?
You are either the drunk or the virgin. Yeah, I'm the damsel.
Oh, perfect. I will guess you today.
What? Huh?
Yeah. As the boffin, I will guess you today.
Dave.
I'm just kidding.
You were dreamed as something in the boffin.
I know, which is why I said that.
It's okay. All right, I trust you. Yeah. So if Alejo is, if you're the drunk, Alejo is the.
If I don't have to be the drunk, if Raj is also evil.
I
Raj and Ivan are evil
don't think
together.
Raj is evil.
I'm reading him as good right now, but
I agree. Yeah, I think we should push on Aggie or Ivan, or ironically, seat 7. Ben, would you like to speak for seat 7 right now in this channel?
Yeah. Ben, has seat 7 spoken to anybody yet?
Seat 7 has not spoken yet and will not speak.
No. But Ben, you could speak right now for seat 7.
I know I could, but I'm not going to.
Who's going to believe us two? Who's going to believe me and Dave?
Yeah.
I am not going to speak for seat 7 right now.
Ben, you can just tell us that you're the demon. It's fine. No one's gonna believe you.
Yeah.
You can go back and say I said whatever you want about seat 7, but I ain't telling you nothing.
Dave, how do you feel about going back and saying...
So we're gonna say that seat 7 claimed to be the fortune teller with an isolated yes on Ivan. Got it. Okay, that's what I
perfect. Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Might actually, that would make me trust them a bit more.
Okay, sure. All right.
All right, best luck.
Yeah.
Seat 7, what do you think?
They're not going to answer that. They've already answered.
Ah.
I think I'm going to give it to Dave because I think Dave is trusted good. No, Raj, there's 5 seconds.
Yeah, we're quick though.
I'll accept now. I've told Dave the truth, so.
You got that library book, you know?
Malarkey has no respect for the gong. Okay, welcome back, everybody. 9 players alive, 5 votes required. Nominations are open.
Can I advocate for a murder?
Can I, before you advocate for a murder, say that I was the mayor and I am now the farmer because Malachi died?
Oh.
Lyra, you lied to me!
Wait, what?
That's simply not true. That can't be true, right? That's the worst.
No, it is. It is unfortunately fucking true, and I'm not happy about it. I am not happy about this development in my.
Win.
It's not gonna happen.
I was going to final 3.
No,
no.
No, get me out of here.
I'm just gonna say my information. I'm the balloonist. I went from Dave to Ivan to Lyra. Ivan last night was dreamt as the Scarlet Woman, or a role that I didn't hear him claim, but he also may have lied to me. So
I trust Dave.
Between Lyra and Ivan, who do you trust less? Because I'm going to nominate them.
They're all good, I think.
I would like to advocate, Jojo, and it works with your info, that we kill the Nodashi, which is Aggie's neighbor's neighbor, Lyra.
I'm a killing Lyra, but how does that make me Nodashi poisoned?
Because Lyra's a Nodashi.
What do you think, Blurry Nicholas?
I'm Nicolas Cage in a Nicolas Cage cage in the Nicolas Cage neck.
Take it all away. That's classic Blurry Nicholas.
Best when he's blurry, I find.
Sorry, that is a very, very old reference. That is a millennial reference.
I love that reference.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, Ivan, I wanted to trust you.
Malachi, what's up?
Lyra, there is a fortune teller yes on you, so now I'm not trusting you either.
I'm going to nominate.
Can we give Malachi the floor real quick?
Sorry, yeah, please.
Okay, I don't know what. Like, I wanted to respond to what Iris said, but that's completely false. Just the damsel.
Oh.
Yay.
Nope.
Oh.
What? Supernovae on the script?
What?
Oh my god. Are the storytellers pricks?
Yes, they are. There is no
Second
huntsman.
call for nominations.
I have a storyteller.
I'm gonna nominate Ivan.
Go for it, Nicholas.
Yeah. Are you and Ed pricks?
Yes, we are. Yes, both of us.
All right. Cool.
Can I nominate Ivan?
Yes, Jojo. Tell us why you've chosen Ivan.
I heard somebody say that there's a fortune teller yes on Lyra, and I'm choosing to assume that the fortune teller is evil. Because I'm assuming it's Nicolas Cage.
Ivan.
Bam!
The fortune teller is good, the fortune teller is me, and the other person in that yes ping is you.
Oh, well.
We are looking for 5.
Maybe we should go Lyra then.
Iris, you could be the drunk.
Lucky, does that make
No, I
sense?
was just ignoring the fact that Iris just lied about being the farmer.
I
Iris
did
could
not
be the
lie.
drunk.
What's
who
up,
now
Nicholas?
thinks that they are a different townsfolk.
Malachi, look,
Dave is the
Malachi
drunk.
told me in
Malachi.
private that they were the farmer. I don't know what they're doing now. I have no idea.
Wait, I just need to ask a question.
There's no Serenovus, there's no
What
reason
question
for
do
them
you
to
need to
lie
ask,
like
Jojo?
this.
I was just gonna ask Malaki, does that make sense?
It makes sense to me.
Okay, we should kill Lyra.
What if Lyra's just an Odashi?
Let's kill Lyra then.
Let's find out.
Can I ask a question of Dave?
Yeah, what's up, Nicholas?
Dave, out everything we talked about.
Oh, about seat 7 telling us that they were the fortune teller
Yes,
with an
please,
isolated
yeah.
yes on Ivan?
Yeah. Oh wait, it's too late, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah. After
Final
the
call.
Ivan is so evil! What the
Oh,
Can somebody nominate?
He's already been nominated. We can kill him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Was that Malaki
nominate
nominates
Lyra?
Lyra? Alright, tell us why.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of information pointing in Lyra's direction. I think if seat 7 was a Shigenja, they would probably get clockwise.
Okay, Lyra.
Okay. Malachi came farmer to me. I did not lie about being the farmer. When Malachi died, I had every reason to. I did not. I have been claiming farmer so far. I am in fact the Oracle who had a 1 since Alejo and Dave died, which fed into the world of Alejo being a bigger killed minion. I got a claim of fortune teller from Ivan who said that they had a yes on me and Jojo. I chose to not to believe that. I certainly don't believe that now with the balloonist information, which make me and Ivan definitely not the same town folk. And if we're both evil together, they've just framed their own demon. So yeah, maybe not.
5 is the number.
Fuck, I don't want to kill Lyra anymore.
I think the world
Yeah,
works.
I
with
think
Dave.
Lyra's good.
Dave's drunk. I
don't want to kill Lyra anymore. to be
Dave's
Sandy.
drunk here, so I think.
Alejo, please don't vote. Okay.
Alejo's just evil.
Yeah. Well,
5 is
that
enough.
was Alejo's chance to not vote.
La-
We can nominate the Boom Dandy.
Lyra would
Just
like
seat
to
7.
nominate Malaki, please.
Tell us why.
Malaki was the left off to, was it Dave on day 1? And
Dave was.
Jojo was pretty certain that we'd lifted an evil onto a very good player, which I still believe. So I think this is the next best thing because we can't kill Ivan and we can't kill Alejo more than we already have.
That was great until I dreamt the seat 7 as either Shigenja or Boom Dandy, then Jojo as Balloonist or Vigor Mortis, and then Ivan as Fortune Teller or Scarlet Woman, all without talking to any of them.
I did not claim fortune teller to you, Malaki.
What if we don't lift it off the Nodashi?
We're looking for 6.
How about we
Raj,
don't
please.
listen to the Vigor killed minion? How about that?
I'm not killed.
The Vigor killed minion, aka Alejo!
Is Alejo.
I'm quite
3's not enough.
My other okay to kill would be Aggie. And the information from the fortune teller, quote unquote, directly supports that Aggie and Ivan are on the same team.
Lyra, I believe you. We're not going to get anyone else on the block.
Nah, we're
Well,
not.
5.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Iris nominates Aggie.
Iris, tell us why you've nominated Aggie.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, but Lyra is using her truth voice, and I don't know, maybe this is me being utterly bamboozled by Lyra socially, but she is using her I'm telling the truth voice. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
believe her.
I didn't know I had a truth voice.
I thought Lyra
You
was
do.
using her telling the truth voice when she claimed Farmer to me for 2 days straight, so I still don't know if I should believe you, Iris. I'm just a lowly recluse. If you want to absolutely mess up Lyra's oracle numbers, then I guess it's fine. But I don't think this makes any sense to town to execute me. We should execute somebody else, even if it's not Lyra.
If
Looking for 6.
I'll say otherwise, Aggie or Raj are a good kill.
if
I don't
seat
wanna
Is
seven-
nobody on the block? Nobody's on the block, right?
No, I
Lyra- Lyra is-
Oh, then,
Lyra's-
yeah, well,
No
I don't think
Dashi
it would
is
be
on
it,
the
but I
block.
vote anyway.
The
Aggie, will
Nadashi
you
is
vote?
not on the block, Alejo.
5 is a tie.
Aggie.
Any other nominations?
Why are we trying?
I think that was
I
a
would
vote.
like to
Jojo.
nominate Patters.
Aggie, tell us why.
I think there was a fortune teller no on me and Caesar.
Now, Nicolas Cage has really transformed himself for his new role in the upcoming blockbuster Patter's TTV.
Let me rewind that.
It's a rom-com about a regular programmer from Birmingham who suddenly gets catapulted to Twitch fame.
Anyway, I would be expecting a fortune teller to get a yes on me because I'm a recluse, but maybe the fortune teller got a no because they're sitting next to Anadashi who's poisoning them, and that's why I've nominated Patters.
Patters, can I defend you?
No.
You trust me, don't you?
Okay, Dave, I'll give you half of my defense and I'll decide
Sure.
when half is over.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, every time you tell me that you trust me, I trust you less.
Yeah,
Let's
half
go
is
Patters.
over. Half is over. Right. I was the one defending Lyra, and I voted to save Lyra. If you think I'm evil, you think Lyra's evil. This is the wrong vote.
Lyra is evil, so that's okay.
6 required.
Vote if you need to. I'll break
Is
it.
Alejo harpy mad?
Makes sense
I think
to me.
Alejo might be a harpy mad.
Okay, if we
There's
say
a
that
heartbeat.
Lyra's on the good team, let's work with that one. If you think it's me, cool.
3's not enough. Ending the day.
Malarkey and Jojo.
4.
I think we kill Jojo.
3. 2.
I'm happy to explain why.
No.
1.
Nominate.
No executions today. Everyone goes to
Jesus
sleep.
Christ.
So I think evil are inevitably going to discover seat 7 soon, because right now, if I'm evil, I'm thinking that it's between probably Patters or seat 7.
Well, the thing is, Lyra had to really swing hard for their info today. Otherwise, you'd be thinking it might be Lyra. But now you've got to believe that seat 7's an outsider, and there's no other claims.
Yeah,
So
I think
it is
they're-
basically only Patters or seat 7.
Yeah, yeah. It's a problem, but it is what it is. Right, let's get Aggie in here.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to kill?
I don't know. I kind of believe that farmer story with Iris, so don't want that confirmation going any further. So Malaki seems to be the drunk, so let him dream, maybe. Jojo? How about Jojo?
Okay, Jojo it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was the correct choice.
Yeah, that was the correct choice, because if she killed Iris, seat 7 was going to become the farmer.
Yeah.
I think that tomorrow we should have seat 7 whisper to someone and say, I am the damsel and I'm terrified that the evil team are going to find me very soon.
It's either that or seat 7 tells Aggie Shugenja pointing at Lyra, maybe. I don't know. Like, they've been announced as having been dreamed as Shugenja, right?
Yeah. I think...
So-
well, so are we honor bound to play as though we're seat 7?
We're not. I think it's a kind of a difficult balance as storytellers not using the obviously perfect information we have.
So I think what seat 7 should do is go to Malarkey and say, I am the damsel and you have dreamed me incorrectly. We need to kill me because I'm worried that evil are going to find me.
I mean, yeah, then it just, I suppose...
Well, have a think about
Yeah,
it
they've
while
got
we run the rest of the night phase. Because up next we've got Malarkey. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like
Can
to
I
dram?
check? Malachi, please.
You choose Malachi, and you learn either damsel or imp.
That makes most sense. Cool. Thank you.
So Malachi did claim damsel yesterday, and I think we kind of want Malarkey to work out that he's drunk at this point.
Yeah, because
So
it's not throwing anyone under the bus.
Yeah, so that works for both. If Malachi maintains the damsel bluff, great. If not, also great. Okay, Lyra gets a 1 still?
Yeah, so the problem I'm having... Sorry, yes, Lyra still gets 1, yeah.
Let's get her in here. Hello.
Hello.
There is still only 1, I'm afraid.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Enjoy. Alright, let's get Patters in here, and then we'll talk about this dilemma. Hello, Nicholas.
See my big hat?
Yeah, it's a nice hat you've got there. Okay. Alright, what do we think, Ed?
Well, the problem is, if we tell Malarkey he's drunk from seat 7, if he believes that, he knows that Dave isn't drunk, which means that Dave's either a minion or Aggie's no Dashi, and it's just Aggie gets put on the block, and that possibly pushes the damsel guess to happen more than it would have done otherwise. So I just can't see how we can use seat 7 helpfully for the good team that doesn't push. Like, the best hope for seat 7 right now is that they get killed in the night.
Yeah.
Because they're not necessarily a frame. And so anything they actively do, I think, pushes Aggie to get executed, which pushes Raj and Ivan to guess.
How about we take seat 7 to Iris and say, hello, we're the damsel, and we're terrified that that we're going to get that we're going to die. Sorry, that we're going to get picked by the minion. We would like to bluff Mayor and say that we've been Mayor all along, in the hopes of getting killed, or some other like powerful character that no one's claimed.
The problem is they can't have set up a roll swap beforehand. So yeah, it could be something else. Can it be something else? What have we even got?
I think this night's taking a suspiciously long amount of time, so if we can't agree on something, I think we're going to have to push forward.
Let's
yeah.
just not. Yeah, let's just not say anything, I think.
All right, let's do it. Good morning, everybody. Jojo be dead.
I kind of want the dolphin thing to be true because that's so cool. I want that to have happened.
Look, I'm either never gonna die, or I'm gonna be like poisoned somehow. I don't know how I'm poisoned though. I won't be, so they can't kill me. They literally can't kill me.
Did we not execute on the previous date?
I don't know what's happening in this game. I don't know what's going on.
No, I know, and honestly, I understand why you thought maybe still think it was me, but like, all I can do is tell you what I'm getting.
Yeah, well, like, if Jojo was the imp that Star Passed, that makes sense. Because then the balloonist information is just rubbish. They're not adding in another outsider, which would make me think that Raj is probably evil. We might not have a drunk. Although I don't know. Yeah, we'd have Damsel Recluse.
Yeah.
So
no drunk.
And no drunk. And Raj would be telling people that they are the drunk, and Alejo nominated Dave to sell a drunk. Do you know what I mean?
So you're saying Alejo, Raj, and Jojo?
That would be in my mind. That
What the hell is Iris doing then?
That's crazy.
Iris is Iris.
Yo.
Okay, how about this? Let's have seat 7 approach Lyra and say, when you get executed, claim to be the damsel and say that I approached you on day 2 and told you that I was an oracle with a 1. And for you to pass that information along. What do you think about that?
I think it's the best. If seat 7 is going to talk, that's probably the best we can do. I'm just not sure that. I'm still not sure that it's a believable thing. I don't think the group is going to believe that Lyra did that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know?
Yeah, you're probably
That's
right.
the problem with everything now.
This is a conundrum. I mean, at the end of the day, the good team should take out seat 7. Like that's kind of their job. They've not killed a single evil player or a damsel, so we can't play the game for them. All right, here we go.
To be kept alive, you know.
Okay.
Ugh.
This game is hard. I don't
Has
like
Seat
it.
7 spoken to anyone?
No.
I don't think they can. I think they can only say one thing publicly in time.
They are the Shugenja because I dreamt them on night 1.
I think it might be worth it to pop a Boom Dandy.
Nominations are open.
Hey, so I think that Malachi is legit the imp who was boffin into the farmer, because I am the farmer, and they keep denying that they were the farmer, and it makes 0 sense to me, because privately, they told me that I was right. I talked to Malachi as soon as I died.
That's cool, though. I love that.
As soon as you turn into the farmer, you're alive.
Well, as soon as they died, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Malarkey nominates Aggie. Tell us why.
If we want to wait for the hands that were up to have their say first, that is.
You cut in and said it.
I think it's important that I say something beforehand.
Go on then.
I've been in the town square with Seat 7 a few times, and Ben has been here a few times. Seat 7 told me they are the Shiganja who learnt anti-clockwise. Whether that makes Aggie evil or not, I don't know, but that is what Seat 7 has told me.
I've now heard of multiple Shigenjas, none of which are a Shigenja, but okay.
This is so we're gonna let Malarkey do the nomination. Then it's all yours, Aggie. Malarkey.
Okay. I am the dreamer who dreamt Seat 7 as the Shigenja on night 1. So what Nicolas Cage is saying makes sense to me. Whether you are what you claim or whether you're just evil, I can't work out, but it makes more sense to me currently that I'm the drunk that has seen false information, and therefore Dave is poisoned by a Nodashi than anything else.
Okay, Aggie?
If Seat 7 is seeing a Recluse as its nearest evil, then the Recluse is working correctly. If Dave is not actually poisoned, then that can be easily coming from Patis if we think that Alejo is evil as well. So that's my current theory. I'll be nominating Patis on that accusation. Thank you.
Who?
Run them out!
You can't nominate that. There's only me, Nicolas Cage. So
I could just be the Vigor Mortis. Alejo being a Vigor Kill minion, poisoning Nick Cage. There goes the outside account. Jojo,
I
you
would
did.
like to nominate Nicolas Cage.
Okay, tell us why.
Give back the Declaration of Independence. The US needs it right now. And also, like, some other documents that they should probably read. And also, all the stuff I said in my defense.
Okay, Nicholas?
No.
Okay, we're looking for 4.
Look at his dreamy eyes.
I might be way off track, but I think I believe Aggie, but I'm gonna nominate Ivan. I think that's...
2's not enough?
Iris nominates Ivan.
Tell us why.
So, there are a couple things that I believe happened. I believe that Malachi is the imp who was boffined into the farmer and who erased my ability as the mayor. I believe this is true. It might not be true. They might just be doing their own thing. I just know that I did become the farmer. And I do have basically no ability henceforth because nobody will ever kill me. That being said, I think Ivan is suspicious and also pushing on Aggie, who I think is confirmed by outsider count.
We're looking for 4.
Ivan has nothing to say.
Oh, sorry, Ivan, go ahead.
No defense offered.
Well...
Ooh. Wait, no.
I'm
That
gonna
have to be
keep my
set.
hand up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it took away Nicolas Cage's vote, so I had
that
to
was
vote.
5, Ben, to be
4
fair.
is enough. I can't change that, sorry, that could be a
Okay,
bluff.
that's fine.
It wasn't, but like, okay, whatever.
No, Patters voted, and then you undid the clock, and then Patters
No,
didn't
it's
vote.
whatever.
No,
It's fine. It's whatever. Whatever.
But I had to vote there, so it's fine.
I think you're good, so I think we have, like, we still have one. So, Joe, just tell me when you want to vote, and that's whatever.
I'm happy to nominate. I mean, I guess I'd nominate Iris.
Okay, tell us why I've chosen Iris.
Night 3, I picked Jojo and Lyra and got a yes. Last night, I picked Jojo and Iris and got a yes. Jojo died in the night. Could have been a star pass. Could have been that Iris is the demon and my red herring is maybe Lyra. Either way, I'm getting in each night information, so I don't think I should die. But I could be poisoned.
Iris?
Man, if I'm lying, I'm making a weird fucking lie.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, of course. But it's
Yeah.
eating a lot of oxygen, I would say. That's the
Yes, I'll say it makes me perfectly okay minion fodder. I don't think I, the demon, do this.
We're looking for 5.
For the sake of game, I would prefer to get 6 rather than 5, so this doesn't become a bit of fuckery here.
Why?
Just because there should have been 5 on me, not 4. But that's just me being a...
No, I get what you're saying, Ivan.
Either that or I just get executed, which means it doesn't make a difference either.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, yeah.
Calling it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ivan is executed and dies. Goes to sleep. Yeah, that's why I always run it with the countdown, just to ensure that doesn't happen. But yeah, I think it looked to me like Pat had his hand up and then he put it down.
No, he had his hand up, but when it restarted, like when Ivan said no defense, it like jumped for me. So I think it
weird.
probably did for him or something. I don't know.
Oh well. Anyway, let's get Aggie in here.
Hi.
Hello. Who would you like to kill?
I have no idea. I don't know. I kind of want to frame Iris, but that world of Malachi being an imp with a buff and straw pass was just brilliant, and I would love for it to have happened, but that's not what happened. Iris is probably a farmer. I also want to frame Lyra. I think I'll have to kill Malaki.
Okay, lucky it is. Thank you. All right. Shall we move Lyra's number up to 2, or shall we keep it at 1, which is the truth?
I think a 2 probably helps here because it indicates that Ivan was bluffing Fortune Teller, and that's why he got bad information on the recluse.
Yeah,
he didn't yes on the recluse, you know what I mean.
I like that. That makes sense. All right, let's get her in here. Hello.
Hello.
There are now 2 dead evil players.
Oh, for God. Oh, I'm scared. All right, thank you.
No worries. I suppose from the perspective of the evil team, Lyra could also be the damsel who's just bluffing Oracle, right? And that's why her information is incorrect. So it's not all...
Raj will be looking at how hard Lyra has been pushing with her information, and will be thinking that they are therefore actually Roy's and Oracle, you know?
If Raj dies now, what are we going to make it? Iris, Aggie, Patters?
I mean, that's basically all we can do now. I don't think it's fair to leave Seat 7 in there. And... I suppose, no, Iris,
maybe
Lyra,
Aggie, Patters?
Yeah, Iris... It's whether it's Patters or Iris. Malachi probably comes out, so yeah.
The point is, it's not going to be the Boom Dandy because they're dead, and it's not going to be the damsel. That's what we agree on, right?
Yeah, I think it is Lyra, Aggie, Patters. I'll put a note on Raj during today to confirm that, and then we can... Yeah.
All right, let's get him in here. Cage.
I hope I've been clear.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let's wake these guys up.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I don't know what the fuck Malaki's doing, lying on the floor with his face down in a pool of blood.
Oh,
What?
what
Stop
a
being lazy.
stupid choice. Why would you do that, Malaki?
I got a pee, so I'm going to follow Ed around.
Is that
All
cleared up
farmers
now?
and damsels in this town.
Is that cleared up now?
No!
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So what's the solve here, Raj? I feel like there's too many competing theories in this town, and I think that the good team is just picking off the good team at the moment.
I kind of think so too. I think we've probably gotten an Evil Dead somewhere here, so I'm not like TPK concerns, but I'm something with Iris and Nicolas Cage is going on. I'm kind of just guessing one of them's the damsel covering for the other. I don't know. I'm really curious if Seat 7 was actually Shugenja pointing anti-clockwise, or if Patters is just making that up in order to.
Oh, Patters is 100% making that up. That is.
Do you know what Seat 7 is? Do you have any guesses here?
No. Seat 7 won't talk to us. So unless Seat 7 would love to talk to Raj and I, that would be great because we could really use some info if Seat 7's on the good team at this point.
Sure, would be nice. Seat 7 and Scarlet Woman also like just works.
We'll just kill Seat 7. If it won't talk, it's got to go, right?
I kind of agree with you. At this point, Seat 7 should have shared information if they were good.
A liability for the good team, if not, unless Seat 7
is Seat 7 right now.
Could you knock twice if you're in the room with us? There is an awkward silence, and you do feel like Seat 7 is making full eye contact with you, and then looks away.
Wow, it's just so rude. We should probably kill Seat 7. But anyways, okay, so Librarian that's sticking around. I don't know this whole farmer thing, whatever's happening with that. I don't think that a mayor turns into a farmer that early on. I just don't understand that. But it's also so silly. Why would you make that up?
Yeah, which is why I think maybe Nicolas Cage became the farmer, and then Iris knew that Malachi was the farmer and was trying to claim it to cover a damsel kind of thing.
Maybe. That is possible. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm dead.
I have nothing from Patters, honestly.
I wish that I had not my
you anymore.
I think
you don't trust me, but why are you lying?
Because I want you dead.
Do we think we should have Seat 7 tell a good player what's going on here?
I think they want to execute Seat 7 anyway, which is fine.
Yeah, so we're probably best continuing to keep our mouths shut, right? Yeah, okay. Cool.
Iris.
Nominations are open. 6 players, 3
I
votes.
cold called her fucking role straight off the fucking bat without ever having talked.
It's just one of those games. I would like to say something.
Yeah, sorry.
Before we get too far into it.
Let's do Lyra then you. Just like hands wise. Let's make it fair.
Could someone who's smarter than me tell me who to nominate today? Because there's too much chaos going on and I can't think straight anymore. I have an Oracle 2 now. We killed Ivan. We executed Ivan. Malaki died in the night. And there's sets of teams and I can't piece together an evil team without Alejo. And I feel awful because of that. And I need someone to get me out this tunnel, please.
Lyra, I'll tell you. There's no one smarter than you here.
Oh, that we're fucked.
So I went Dave, Ivan, Lyra. So, yeah, Ivan could be the evil link in this chain, but you're saying that you're number 1 up each time Dave and Ivan died. So that would imply that Dave is good, Ivan's evil, Alejo's evil. I don't understand that though. Doesn't really work with my brain.
We would have won then, wouldn't we have?
No,
we
I think
would
that one Aggie might be the demon.
I think Lyra is a good shout to die at this point.
I would rather die because
second call for nominations.
If I don't.
Okay, Malachi spent the entire day trying to convince me that Aggie is good, so I'm going to nominate Aggie.
I'm Malarkey, by the way.
All right, tell us why.
I stand by what I said. One of these idiots sitting next to each other. Yeah, sorry. Malarkey told me that Aggie was good all day. And Malarkey is double claiming me.
Okay.
As the Shugenja.
I don't think Malarkey is claiming Shugenja anymore. That's from like 3 days ago. Same defense as yesterday. I'm innocent, just a recluse. I think it's Patters who was poisoning Ivan, unless we believe Lyra, whose information suggests that Ivan was evil, and then maybe Nicolas Cage is poisoning Raj, and Raj hasn't said much. So, not me. Thank you.
We're looking for
Nicolas Cage, Patters. There's 2 different people. So, Iris, can I ask you to vote, please? Well, actually, no, well, it don't matter. It don't matter anymore. Perfect.
You didn't ask me to, but
I'm not gonna vote.
Well, you put your hand down.
He's not enough.
I put it up, it didn't matter.
Cage. Iris nominates Nicolas Cage, please.
All right, tell us why.
Malaki, would you like it?
Nicolas Cage has been double claiming me for quite a while, as they alluded to in their attack on Aggie. I think killing Nicolas Cage guarantees an Evil Dead, and that will be safe into final 5.
If my information is trusted, this guarantees we win the game.
Nicholas?
Sorry, just discount for a second. Yeah, I'm the seamstress who's not used their ability yet. I've been holding on for it because I thought I'll get to final 3. I'm not the damsel who I told to Malaki or Malachi. Neither of them. I think Malachi is the actual damsel, which means I don't have to worry about it. I am good. Lyra, I fought for you. Please don't vote on me. Seat 7, I can't. I think Aggie is just the demon, and Aggie is probably the Nodashi. Lyra, please don't vote on me. I'm basically just begging on your vote because I think that's the important vote.
We're looking for 4.
Lyra, I fought for you yesterday. Please, I am good.
Don't spend a dead vote.
No, but don't have to spend a dead vote.
If my information
Iris, please.
No, sorry.
No.
Well, this is a very compelling performance from Oscar nominee Nicolas Cage.
I
3 votes
really
is
am.
enough.
I really am the seamstress. I didn't use it.
Yes,
Raj,
Raj.
please. I think we get 3.
Oscar winner Nicolas Cage. Didn't he win an Oscar once?
I think he did. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That's all.
Okay, I am the seamstress. Please, I asked fucking hell, Malachi.
He won an Oscar for.
Don't sit next to each other, please.
Classic Nicolas Cage meltdown. He has one of these every movie.
I asked one of them to claim to be. We win double claim. I really am the seamstress who didn't use their ability. Please,
Why?
It's the last chance.
Nicolas Cage, why didn't you use your
Calling it a
ability?
5.
You know
It's
you're
funny.
my guy.
It's really funny.
Raj will nominate seat 7.
Raj, tell us why you want to kill seat 7.
I think we should have done this on day 1, but I think day 5 is just as good as day 1 if it lets Nicolas Cage bring humor into our lives.
Okay. Seat 7 stares at you glumly.
Jojo, do you want this?
Malachi,
I'm
please
so
vote.
confused why people are voting.
I'm so good. Raj, please vote. Please.
Don't
please,
tie.
please.
You're the evil team.
Yes!
You are the evil
Okay,
team.
we're not tying this. Seat 7 is going
Okay.
down.
4 is enough.
We already
the
had
fuck
2
is
days with
happening?
no execution.
Ending the day in 5.
That's fair.
4.
Why? What?
3.
I remind you that Seat 7
2,
has been seen as boom tandem.
1.
Can we not make-
Seat 7 is executed and dies. And we'll all go to sleep.
Thank you.
Not the boom tandem.
No, the boom would have been good there.
Oh my god, I could already taste the salty YouTube comments coming from the fucking damsel in there. I'm so glad Seat 7 died. It is really important to note, because there is going to be discussion about this. It's important to note that had the evil team successfully guessed Seat 7, it would have had nothing to do with the fact that we didn't speak for them. It would have been purely mechanical, and there was nothing that we could do. And I do agree with Ed that saying something to a good player would have just exposed Seat 7 further. Because that good player could have fumbled it, so I'm glad that worked out. Right, anyway.
Also, just the other note on that. This is also a lesson of this is a group of people who've all very hard. Okay, let's find out what Patters wants. Okay.
Oh, I'm going.
What do you want, Nicholas?
No.
He's not using it. He wants to go to the loo and he's not using it. Is what he said. I forgot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of players who all relatively early in the death count gone hard into certain worlds, and the problem that made is that the evil team had a really limited number of damsels because everyone was outing a lot of information when there were 10 players alive, and it just didn't. Yeah, it just shuts down damsel worlds. So there's that as well.
Yeah. Right, well, I've got the kill from Aggie. I used the cards. She's killed Lyra. Pat, as I said, he doesn't want to use his ability.
So no one else
So
wins
no
out.
one else dies. We immediately announce as seat 7 that they were the damsel, right?
Yeah, I think seat 7 comes out as the damsel now.
Okay, cool. What does seat 7 sound like?
I think you should do a random wheel of accents and then try and do your best.
Oh god, that sounds awful. First accent in chat, like a Godfather. Okay,
Yeah, you can pick between Godfather and Kermit. Those are your choices.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Lyra died in the night. Seat 7 would like to speak. I've allowed chat to decide what accent Seat 7 has. It was the first one to come out, and the first one to come out was the Godfather. So, I don't know how to do this.
You can do it by making Ed do it. That's how you do it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I can't do a Godfather.
You can't refuse.
Basically,
in Italian.
In Italian. Okay.
I mean, Ben, do you want me to do?
I'm sure
this
Ed
will
can
be better.
do it.
But I can do it.
Go on, Ed. You can do it. You can do it.
I need to let you know that I am the damsel.
There you go.
Oh.
Amazing.
Aki, did you say the damsel?
That is the world I was expecting. Because in that
Okay.
world, I'm the drunk. There's the damsel, and Aggie poisons both Dave and Lyra, giving the one on Alejo and the non-kill from Dave.
Oh.
I had Aggie as the
incorrect.
I had Aggie as the Nadashi like day one, and everyone told me it was wrong, and I'm sad. Lyra, let's go chat.
Well, the accent made me confused, Alejo. Hey, Nicolas Cage, what'd you get?
I hope that's true.
Come on,
Nicolas
I
Cage.
think between me, you, and Dave, we don't speak about this for the rest of the game, right?
I hope that you choose not to. Listen,
I think-
hold
I
on,
think we
I
can
need to tell
agree.
you one thing.
We can
I need
agree.
to tell you one
I
thing.
gotta talk to
Go back
Dave
real
first.
quick.
Okay, Nicolas Cage is a minion.
I don't know why they're.
I made up fisherman advice every single day, and then I never got my advice, and I killed.
Yeah,
the
we're
demon
in
on the
two
last
different
leg.
worlds, right? We're in two different worlds. Yeah, no, I like it. Just trust me. Trust in
Listen.
Cage. Trust in Cage.
Sure. Yeah, I don't have the solve, but I'm just vibing, so this is
Well,
fine.
assume I'm good. With my first.
Yeah, sure, you're good. Yeah.
Have I done anything that suggests I'm evil, other than not
No,
use my
it's-
seamstress voice until the final day?
I mean, you did
And
tell
including
me
the
that
final
you
day?
trusted me implicitly like 100 times, which inherently makes me distrust you. And then you claimed to be the damsel to me, and I was like, "That's a lie."
I was
but I'll put
covering
it
for a
down
different
you.
damsel. I was covering for a different damsel.
Okay, all right. Well,
I
it's-
like.
you know, it's
I'm
fair.
trying to be good. I am trying to be good.
Look. Hey,
Trying
I
to be.
trust you so much. I
Trying.
cannot
Trying
wait
to
to
be good.
ghost vote on you.
Trying to be good.
Oh, okay.
Information says that Ivan is evil, and or Lyra.
But so was Lyra's information.
Oh, never mind.
One of you guys is evil, so we definitely have an evil dead.
When you say a 1, do you mean a 2?
No,
I think
I
it's
got,
4.
Oh,
I
1.
got a 1 when Jojo
Oh, right,
died,
yeah.
and if they thingied to Raj as like the Scarlet Woman,
Welcome back,
it
everybody.
wouldn't work. So
Nominations
I
are
think Raj would
open.
have to be the vicar in that world. Sorry.
Patterson, go first.
I have no interest in nominated today.
I wanted to share my info because we were asking about it last night.
Please do.
And I saw a drunk between Malaki and Dave.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I'm the librarian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I thought you were the monk.
We should nominate today because Raj is pretty.
Yeah,
I don't think there's.
I don't think we should nominate.
This is Raj.
today. I
No,
think
no,
we
no,
have
no,
at
no.
least one evil dead.
There's an Evil Dead, for sure, right?
Among my 3 pings between Dave, Ivan, and Lyra, one of them is an evil, and
also
they're all-
Jojo is dead.
That's true, actually.
They don't.
There is an Evil Dead. We have no reason to nominate.
We have an evil dead and a live farmer. I would like to see the demon make a choice.
Yes. Fuck you, kill me. That's your
I know the
choice. You want to
choice
kill me? Come kill me.
Second call for nominations.
I'd like to nominate nobody. Thank you.
They're already dead.
It seems to me like you want to sleep, so I'll call it in 5,
Let's sleep.
4,
Sleep.
3.
Yeah,
2.
because Lyra's saying what me or Dave is evil, so
Good
there has
night,
to be either.
everybody. Okay, Aggie's got a dilemma here. But I think if I'm Aggie, I kill Iris and then claim that I became the farmer.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because then Patters will become the farmer, having always
camera before the game starts.
Okay.
Yeah, so I need to be in.
What are you doing?
Ben, if you want,
I'm gonna finish stuff out. Yeah, you can you continue. Go away. Go away.
Me as the drunk, right? So how does that work?
Hi.
Okay, Aggie, who's it going to be?
This is terrible. I don't want to touch Iris, and I want to frame Patters. So I think
You don't feel like killing Iris and claiming you became the farmer?
No, not at all. I think I'll have to kill Raj.
Okay. Raj it is.
Well, let's see if I can get out of this, because I think they've solved the game. All of them. So this is going to be a good win. But hey, I'll try.
Alright, well good luck. Oh, I really wanted to make Pat as the farmer so he couldn't use his seamstress ability. I'm devastated.
So much.
Alright, shall we get Patters in here? Whatever Rue's preparing for.
Yeah.
Okay, Patters. What do you want to do?
There's a funny thing to do here. And there's a try to win the game thing to do here.
Okay, well what are they? What's the funny thing?
The funny thing to do is to do nothing. A, don't use your ability to the final day and win.
It would be quite the claim, but unfortunately, you've got to keep in mind, Patters, that when you do something like that, you're encouraging 100 people who played 4 games of Clocktower to try and never use their ability.
I'm afraid that ship has sailed. I'm not on that. That ship has sailed. We are on 2 different ships. I'm going to Jamaica. Those people are going to Antarctica. We are on 2 different ships. What's funny? The funny thing is to do nothing.
I like how in the
Burns
you proposed, you're going to the burning place.
Ed, your surname is Public, right?
Yes.
Ed Gabriel.
Ed Public. That's it. They all know now.
I want to say I would like to leave.
Okay. Of course. All right. Let's do this.
I love that man.
Good morning, everybody. Raj died in the night, and welcome to the final day of the game. I will give you 1 minute to discuss, and then I will open
Big
nominations.
reveal, guys! I've been Patters the whole time.
What?
Yes.
I'm
playing with the Hollywood actor Nicolas Cage.
As Patters.
All right, Patters, what's your info?
Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah,
damsel.
seamstress.
Okay,
Fuck more Patters.
let's kill
Play
Aggie.
with C7.
No, if Aggie is the demon, we should not do anything.
Nope.
No, fuck no. No, I was the
Iris,
mayor.
are you the mayor?
No, I'm the farmer.
No, Iris is not the mayor.
I'm the farmer.
I nominate Aggie.
Why don't you wait a minute? 20 seconds, even.
This is a bluff. I'm going for it. This
Malaki.
is a bluff. You're not going to fool me. I'm going for
Malaki, to
I'm
answer
gonna
your
freeze
question
my camera
in
in
DM,
3, 2.
I 100% trusted Iris the entire time.
So
true, Patters, so true.
Oh, you. Hashtag trying to direct kills, making the town mad.
Nominations are open. Patters, we can tell your camera's not frozen.
That's not fun, Ben. Shut up. You're you can say whatever you want at any time, Ben Burns.
Yeah, and I can say you're a dumbass. Nominations are open.
Iris nominated.
Oh, you should apologise, Ben. You really did.
Oh, Ben, I think you hurt his feelings.
I think Iris nominated Aggie there.
Okay, Iris, tell us why you've nominated Aggie.
Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. Aggie Mortis. I think this is the world, maybe, or it's Patters. But honestly, Nick Cage is such a national treasure that I think we should let him win anyways. So Aggie, I'm sorry.
Aggie.
I think it's Patters. I actually thought that this was going to go Patters nominates me, I nominate Patters, and then it turns out that Iris wins. Which, if you are still the mayor somehow, and you've been just pulling wool over all of our eyes, I'm willing to go for a mayor win right now. You can claim it, Iris. It's not me. I'm just a lonely recluse.
I guess Patters does work as an Adachi.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
he
have. I
does.
would have nominated Aggie, but my
No,
camera
look at
and
it.
microphone froze.
Alejo's a minion.
I guess.
I'm sorry.
Patters, so if anybody believes
Patters
I
is
still have to vote.
He's
Ivan, I'm good.
Not a
Please
fucking-
vote.
Why does
I
Alejo
have to
die?
commit. I have to commit. This is I have to. I made the
Five is
nom.
I
enough.
offered Patters,
Five.
Jesus.
Alejo, are you
I
going to
would
do it or am
like
I?
to nominate Patters, please.
All right, Aggie, tell us why.
I think the same worlds that people are building around me work around Patters. He's been claiming various things, but that's just Patters things. If we believe that Dave's power didn't work because of being Nashi poisoned, or no, Vigomort is poisoned, not yet, then a Patters Nodashi would go through Alejo minion all the way to Dave, and on the other side, possibly to Ivan, or through Ivan to Raj, and then Raj would get a drunk ping on a totally random person, and Lyra could still be drunk if we don't quite believe Lyra's information. However, if Alejo was a minion, which works with Patters as an Odashi, then Lyra's one was correct, and then maybe the other one on Ivan was wrong. Or maybe it was right, and Lyra is just fully sober, which also means that I'm not poisoning her, and Patters is poisoning on the other side of the Grim. Thank you.
Patters?
I appreciate everything that Aggie said. It could be me. It could not be me. Here's what I spent my defense doing.
Okay, we're looking for 6.
Yeah,
You can tell you're not frozen.
Because your mic's not working.
Ben.
I'm sorry, Aggie, if it's not you. I'm very sorry.
3's not enough. That means
I would
Aggie
like
is
to claim-
executed.
I'd like to
I would
claim
claim
Minion and choose Patters as the
and guess
damsel.
Patters as the damsel.
Thank you, minions. I'm afraid the game is over with Aggie's execution. And congratulations, of course, go to our good team.
With a shot, Ivan.
It was a good one. It was a good one. Where to
6-7.
begin? Where do we begin? Let's begin with Alejo, the monk, who tried to protect someone and then was immediately killed by Aggie the Nodashi. That, of course, meant that Dave the Virgin was perma-poisoned when Alejo nominated them. However, Ivan the Boffin gave Aggie the Librarian's ability, and we informed Aggie that either Dave or Malaki was the drunk. This, of course, was A, useful to the evil team because A, they get to early learn who the drunk is and possibly utilize it, and B, also is an excuse that they can start putting around early for why Dave did not cause an execution when they were nominated. So, good little Boffin usage there. Jojo was the balloonist who got 100% sober and healthy information, learned Dave, then Ivan, then Lyra the Oracle, who was also perma-poisoned due to Seat 7 being the fucking damsel. Something that we spent the vast majority of the game thinking Evil were going to figure out because Lyra's info was nonsense, and Dave was obviously the virgin. But of course, there were other options. Lyra could have been the damsel. Also, Patters, the seamstress who never used his ability at any point. Iris became the farmer after being the mayor upon the death of Malachi, which of course means that Raj was the boom dandy who was killed on the final night of the game.
Raj!